Hello, everybody, and welcome to tonight's episode with us, Ginton Dice.
How
Uh,
the boyfriend?
yes, if you haven't noticed, one of our members still has camera issues. Blame him.
He's an
And
American.
everything about him, just blame him.
It's either new camera or Mortal Kombat, and I'm sorry, it's Mortal Kombat, guys.
You make bad decisions.
Can we kill 8 today?
Yeah,
You
this
can try. Wow.
when he goes into this room by himself, it's just an inferno room. It just teleports him. That's it.
They have the second Sub-Zero as Scorpion. I'm sorry.
Lame.
You have to also, and then you have to wait for the disguise ship to show. But fucking. What was his name again of my fucking asshole character? I can't remember, but he'll show up.
You just see a ship flying on flames with some guy holding on some rope, asking for help. Yep.
Hit me up, guys! Fuck off!
I didn't even want to be
playing like dubstep. It's like, dude.
But anyways,
hey, is somebody yelling for help, or they just say, "Hell yeah"?
Could be both.
Kalar was his name. I remember now, Kalar.
Nerd. Nerd. I had Nerd.
No, you were Greg.
No, Greg.
Oh my god. Anyways.
Greg was awesome.
Welcome everybody. Thank you for joining us again. Yes.
Of course.
So with that, why don't we hop in to tonight's episode? So where we last left off, you guys, after helping Lucy with her ordeal and deciding for her to come and travel with you guys so you can figure out a best way to try to help her, you traveled back to Stormfair, had a rest night there, and then as you guys were walking out trying to think of the plans of the day, you guys were practically ambushed, not only by these abominations like creatures as they came out of the ground, showing the same sort of aura like back at the Colosseum when all of this started, but a bombardment of just huge pressure force as it rained down upon you guys. You guys were able to handle the combatants pretty easily, along with the bombardment stopping. Once everything seemed to be stopped, the area that you guys were in were heavily impacted and destroyed, but not the entire town, just this small area. You guys even traveled a little bit to just kind of check around to make sure everything was fine. Everything was. And that's kind of about it. You guys did do a little bit of potion shoppings. Got some decent stuff from that. And kind of regrouped with Aeth, informing about this letter that he received and was told about it, about this meeting. And Aeth, just so that you are aware, at like when you were coming back to try to tell the group about the such thing, the letter ended up burning up, so you don't have it physically. Just so you're aware.
Okay.
Other than that, we're gonna pick right back up. You guys, again, after discussing about the letter and who you think it was coming from, what do you guys plan on doing?
Not everybody all at once.
Penis.
Great ideas.
Listen, we are just
Farts. Lots of farts. It's still only like the middle of the day, right?
Is it still? Fuck.
I think so.
Yeah, it's still like midday because it took Garbu after getting lost.
I think it was like 5 hours total. I got lost the first time for 2 hours, and then for like 3 hours. But then Clarence was able to get there and back in like 20 minutes.
Yeah. So.
It's like, how do you even
It
get
was
lost in a
5 hours
town to
after
sit
we
on?
woke up.
I feel like you just stood next to a bench or something and talked to someone randomly for like 2 of those 3 hours.
He constantly probably like walked by the shop a couple of times, forgetting about what he was intending to do. He'll see the shop sign, he's like, "Oh, that's what I need," and then he'll just keep walking to find.
He probably kept seeing like a
Oh my
street
God.
vendor or something, and then like being like, "Hey,
They,
do you
they did the
carry-"
Midwest thing too, where they were trying to end a conversation and you just kept it going. Well,
He probably just saw a shiny metal sign that was swinging in the wind and watched it for like 30 minutes.
Such a
oh my God.
Sounds about right. So, any ideas or plans?
Do you want to do anything during the day, or are we just gonna skip time to 8 doing shit? Anyone up for something? Are we done shopping? Done wasted running around town?
Yep.
We time skip. 8 can do go do his thing.
So you guys,
Oh.
go and
Winding down from
relocate.
getting fucked in the morning.
You guys go and relocate to a new tavern, away from this area.
Mm-hmm.
How long are you guys planning to stay? Just a night? Are you guys planning?
I mean,
to
when does 8 have his shit?
Tonight.
It was, as he stated, it was later the night. So.
I'm probably gonna bail out tomorrow now.
Yeah.
Okay. So, for that, you know, I think for all of you guys, 3 rooms as it's been typical. Just do 6 copper pieces, whoever wants to. But
I can pay for half the rooms unless I go all the way up to a silver.
I
No, I'll go to a silver and get.
I don't have any coppers. I only have my lowest money is silver.
I'll go to a silver and leave the change.
okay,
You can have breakfast with that. You can have breakfast with that
Oh
change.
yeah.
there you go.
You can have breakfast with that change.
You got dinner and breakfast coming. How about that? So, what do you do while you guys sit there? And we'll say this is late at night. Do you guys just go to sleep? So far with Aeth, there hasn't been any sort of clue or indication that somebody was.
No worries, man. Thanks.
Have a good one.
You too.
Shut up.
Sorry.
No, you
Fuck
got
off, person in the background.
Here's my DoorDash guy. My bad.
So
Fuck
he
you,
was.
DoorDash guy.
Was his name Frank?
Nice
He sounds like
guy.
a Frank.
Look, he was getting his dinner delivered.
Just
Did
put me on
that.
speaker.
Frank.
Put me on speakerphone. I'll trash talk him.
Hey,
In
ask
Swedish.
him if
He's
he
already
wants to roll
gone.
a character up real quick.
Call him back. Shout
Yeah,
out the
we
door. Like,
we
shout
need
him back.
we need him to make a character.
He'll
Yeah, he
join
needs to come play with
Oh.
us.
We need a bar.
So
You're the award.
there hasn't
It'd be
been.
funny if we
uh,
actually call him back and he actually comes back and he's just in plays with us. That would be funny as fuck.
That would be
Uh,
hilarious.
Aeth hasn't heard anything. There hasn't been some
Wait, why
sort
am I-
of clue or anything of when this meeting is supposed to go down as the night's getting later.
What-
Uh,
Do they have a? Did they have a note on the location?
Nope.
No, you gotta be kidding me.
So is all of you just relaxing in the same room? Are you all in your own rooms? What say you?
I think we're in the normal room equation where like Lucy's in with I almost said Orissa. That's not correct. Lucy's in with Elise. And then Luro isn't here, right? He never came back yet.
Yeah, he hasn't came back.
Okay.
dead.
And then
I guess I'll hang
Arthur-
out with the 2 shorties.
Okay.
Okay. So while you guys
I have my penguin statue. I never checked out what it does. It just said summons question mark.
What?
I have a penguin statue and it just says summons question mark.
You should do that, definitely.
I'm
in the
just
middle of
like
a-
at least takes it out. He just sits there and looks at it and just like, the fuck do you do? I look at Lucy and I go like, what the fuck? Like it says like when I got this, it was told summons question mark.
Does she know what a penguin is?
I mean, it,
uh,
was told, I mean, it looks like a penguin. It's told me I was a penguin, I suppose.
I would say it wouldn't be too far fetched.
I didn't know if those were a creature that was around these parts.
I mean, you have books, right? I can read.
Yeah, dude.
I had picture books when I was when I was a little elf baby, and they showed me like, yeah, look at these animals, cute.
Have you
Elf
ever seen a penguin
baby.
in person? And do you
Yeah.
know if they exist?
Yes. In real life, yes. In campaign, Garbu would have no idea. That statue looks like a bird. It's a bird.
I mean, yeah, you're not
A
wrong.
bird's a bird. You know?
Let's see, just to see if I see it.
You can eat it all the same.
It's not
Like
Okay, yeah, there. Okay.
Elise shakes it, looks at it, and just says, "Do something."
You
said
shake,
Lucy.
you shake it and say that, and it's just still a statue.
Only you could identify how to use it.
No, it's more fun to like mess around with it.
You can make a investigation check if you would like.
I'm really good at those. Let's go. Oh shit! Fuck! God damn it! Why is it so high?
All right, so you are like after shaking a little bit, and you start like looking around, trying to figure this out. Lucy's like every now and then taking a bite and like looking. Is there something, you know, like is there a command word on it? She wouldn't know necessarily that much, but is there something to say? Is you gotta-
Penguin.
But you kind of, as you're moving around, you feel around the area of the head as you're kind of looking, like one of your fingers just kind of like push in slightly, and
Oh.
it almost just like it poofs, and like you're like like once the smoke slightly clears, like within 2 seconds, 3 seconds, you see it like it's no longer like a statue, it's just a penguin.
I look at them like, wait.
I imagine that penguin was trying to look intimidating too when it popped up.
How swaggy does he look?
What kind of
Can we
penguin?
roll? Can we roll for penguin swag?
Sure, just roll a d20.
Come on, high.
You know.
17. He's super.
That's a
he's
swaggy ass
swaggy.
penguin.
Let's use all of the good rolls.
If you can as well, roll a d6.
6.
Okay.
Like I'm rolling high.
Is that for the type of penguin?
So, as you're like, you kind of turn this penguin back upright, and you can see it has like these really long eyelashes kind of curling up, and you just like staring like right at you. And just, then you hear behind you, Elise?
What?
You turn around. There was 5 other penguins that are just standing there like around her plate, and she's like kind of guarding it. She's like, I don't know what they are, but I'm gonna eat them.
I mean, they're just little birds.
So,
God, imagine getting your ass kicked by penguins.
So I look at them, and I'm just like, you know, I kind of like this. Like 6 is a bit many. Like 1 would be fine. 6 is a bit excessive. But I look at I got the first one that I have in my hand. I'm like, do you even understand me like this? Map twice if it's a yes.
they all was just like, mark, like it's just like
Ah,
echoing.
motherfuckers, you suck. I mean, I will ritually cast speak with animals. It will take me a little bit, and I will start conversating with my penguin brothers and sisters.
Okay, Easy enough.
I shall. I'm just gonna be like, so guys, what do we want to do?
Follow you.
Oh.
Can we understand penguin?
We aren't.
I
We aren't
can.
in the room.
Yeah,
I
you
can
guys ain't
understand
in there.
penguin now.
It's
Oh, you
just
probably like a
Understand
fuck.
penguin?
I do
it's
now.
right now. It's just Elise and Lucy in their room.
Can she understand penguin?
Yeah, right now I can.
She
speak with
she
animals.
No,
yeah
For the
she
next
casted the
hour.
spell.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but
So
they're
guys,
they're very
we
basic.
hungry?
We don't. How to put it? Okay. So you say that the one you're holding. After, do you still hold them? Do you put them down?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, no,
Okay.
sure.
And he's just like, we don't require substances. We are just
Ah,
here.
very nice. So, you like follow me? Do you do anything else? Or do you just want to make the? You want to go make the neighborhood unsafe?
We're right behind you, boss. Wherever you go, we'll follow.
Just go.
Oh my
Very good.
god.
Very well, Lucy. We're going out. You can follow if you want to, but we're going out.
She like quickly like shoves a lot of her food in her mouth. He's like, yeah, I'm coming. And, like,
Did
it's-
we hear a flock of birds just start going off in their room at all?
Make a
That's fine.
perception check. Or what's your passives? How about that? What's your passive?
Uh,
Because you guys are currently
fine.
you guys are eating
18.
18.
That's
Uh,
good.
I would say you do hear the sounds of like what sounds like a lot of ducks as
Really?
they're like in the hallway, and it's like it's loud at first, and then it kind of gets a little bit quiet, and you hear the flaps of their feet as they're just walking away.
That's weird.
Mm.
I thought I could hear a bunch of ducks in the hallway.
Why would they have ducks in the hallway?
I'll look out the door.
Yeah, because they're kind of slow. You just see Elise kind of doing a weird, like, marching style, and there's just, like, 6 penguins, all with giant eyebrows as they're just marching along with her, and then Lucy kind of, like, behind.
Elise is marching a bunch of fat black ducks with long eyebrows.
That's racist.
Wow.
Is it?
I don't know.
You've been hanging out with Clarence way too much.
Don't know what those are, but they
You
look
did
delicious.
call him fat.
Yeah.
so-
Like, you know what a normal duck looks like?
Yeah. Yeah.
Imagine if it
Yeah,
was so
yeah.
fat it didn't have a neck.
Can I see it?
If you
I
were
just
to...
I
point
sure as
out
hell
the
can't.
door.
If you were to, like, go out into the hallway, you can see, it's...
I'm gonna go into the hallway.
Okay. So while you guys are kind of investigating that, Aeth,
Yeah.
you're probably just sitting there still, unless you find this interesting.
I'll get up and follow, I guess.
As you start to get up, you hear. It sounds like kind of like a squeakish voice, and it's just. I see you chose to not accept our offer.
I summon the sword and I point it out to where I hear the voice.
You point, but you don't see anything.
His
Yeah, because you can't
squeakish
fucking see.
voice.
Yeah, that
The,
too.
it's the rat mafia. That's why the voice is squeakish.
No, the red mafia is slowly draining your
I-
health one
I would
1 HP a
say
day.
this, for your senses, it looks like it's just echoing everywhere for you.
I'm not going to help you with Lucy.
And that is on you. You chose to do so. But just know, we warned you about your family.
You lay one finger on them, I will hunt you all down.
Well, you can try, but let's just say it would be too late for you when you try to hunt.
Insight check.
Make an insight.
I love the fucking difference between one super serious conversation and Elise walking up with a bunch of fingers behind it.
There we go.
And
Oh
what
my
are you?
gosh.
What specific are you trying to insight?
Try to get an idea, a feel, and an idea of what their intentions are, whether it's with what they wanted with Lucy and everything, and then why they chose to talk to me, I guess, in some ways. Yes. Oh, 14. Even though I rolled. Huh?
You can't even tell. It's that type of thought while you try to look into it. It feels like there's just nothing to latch on in terms of connecting dots. There's just nothing you can know about whatever is talking to you to get, a clue of what they possibly could have wanted.
So who are you then?
I believe time will tell, but you will soon see enough.
Fine joke.
Well, seeing how you're blind, you may not be able to see, but you will know.
Okay. I'm gonna try and get out of the room.
Okay, you walk out of the room and just...
You wake up with Elise opening the door. No, just kidding.
God damn
That's
it. I
always
swear to God.
that's always going to be there.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You walk out and you're kind of like standing above Clarence and Garbu as you're catching like the tail end of Elise and them walking down the stairs, and you hear, well, you can't look to them to help you. They're already at their wits' end with you. You think they're going to risk their lives for your family?
I get the feeling that Clarence or Garbu can hear them, or the voice, or is it just me that hears it?
You see that their extreme fascination with what's happening, that they're not picking up or recognizing any sort of thing. And since they're walking down the steps, like Clarence and Garber, do you guys follow? Do you just kind of turn around to go back in to finish your food? What do you two do? As you notice, Aeth is kind of like standing above you.
Sword out.
You okay?
Reaching for
Do
my
you guys
grenade.
hear that?
Takes too long to respond. I stop reaching as soon as he responds.
Hear what?
That voice.
Is Ace crazy?
You
Yes.
can make an insight.
Jesus.
23.
Can I tell if there's anything weird magical going on? Like,
You can try to make an Arcana check if you like. With your insight, you don't see anything happening. You know,
Oh,
Aeth
boy.
has
Dang.
been
Wow.
distant in some recent days. He even, was
Let's go, baby.
he was even one of the first ones to bring up the idea of possibly killing Lucy. So he's been I don't want to say on the dark side, but just on a
Unhinged.
on a more not original Aeth path. Not the guard from Zetham, but more of an adventurer who doesn't like to take risk. And Clarence, you kind of looking around, trying to see if there's any arcana, or just any magic that could be maybe influencing, just to try to help out as well. You do notice how there is every couple of doors there seems to be just a weird like you pick up something like you're being watched, but it's like every couple of doors. But in terms of what Aeth is going on about, you don't. Nothing seems to be altering him in some sort of way.
I.
Hey,
It's
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh, I was gonna offer to do something.
I'm just gonna throw in here. I feel like we're being watched. Like, magically? Maybe? Sorry, continue your thing. I just wanted to throw that in.
No, I am now more concerned about that, but I'm also concerned with Ace still kind of swinging his sword around a bit.
Hey,
Ace,
Sorry.
remember how I offered that I would try to help you if the entity ever started speaking to you again? Is this that?
Sounds different.
Sounds different. I can still try and help if you'll consider me casting a spell on you. It's not hold person.
The spell on you. Sorry.
It's whole brain.
Oh.
Let me.
Sure. Fine. Yeah.
I cast protection from evil and good.
That was good and evil.
The way it was written inside of this system was evil and good. So.
Huh. Not that it's any different. It's just the phrasing
Yep.
was okay.
I guess they decided good had been in the lead for too long.
Okay.
Let's
Yeah.
go evil. I don't know.
But-
This should kind of help mitigate any sort of dark influences in your brain for at least a little bit. Or light
That's what DM
influences.
sound
It really just mitigates any influence from other beings of certain types.
Sorry, I'm also doing something. As you see them kind of looking around, see them even Gargut talking to you, your mind kind of goes in and out a little bit, like you're trying to focus on him, and then kind of like trying to see if you still hear this voice and all that, and it's just they can try all they like, but they will not succeed.
No, I still hear him.
Oh. So it's not a celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, undead, or aberration. So it's not your sister or some sort of fiendish entity. I think your sister's like a
Yes.
weird undead aberration now, based on who she keeps company of.
I
So
really
tell
like the
me-
idea of that.
What are you willing to sacrifice for your friends if you do not care much about your family's sake?
I care about my family, and I care about my friends. You stay the hell away from them.
Well, thanks, I care about you too. But I don't know why you would want me to stay away from your family.
Not you. Talking to the thing.
Oh. Oh, okay, I'll stay quiet then.
If I'd let you think about this, I'd let you sleep on this. You have until tomorrow's nightfall. If you want to change your mind, doing so, I would make sure your family stays safe and your friends if they choose to do so. But when the time comes, there would be no takebacks. You cannot try to change what you have already chosen.
Chosen what? You're doing all this just because you want Lucy?
I'd prefer her to not cause chaos. I see what she can do. She nearly wiped the floor with all of you.
She's a person. She deserves to have her own life.
You be the judge when she takes another innocent life.
We won't let that happen.
We'll see.
You're wrong.
Innocent is all a matter of perspective. Same with evil. Matter of perspective.
I always assume innocence like a child or something, though.
Anyways, Leroy, I
Unless it's
updated
like
the
baby Thanos.
your
Huh?
token thing in the items category. I updated it so you could see
Wait.
about that.
My items.
Your
my
Probably
items.
summon just. It's probably like
on the Discord part.
some what is it? Summon animals or something, but it's just set to always be 6 penguins.
Or 1d6 penguins.
Where am I looking?
Oh.
I don't see anything.
Yeah, he did roll a 6.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
Hole over here, realizing.
Guys, I don't think it's a entity or anything. I think it's an actual person in an organization.
Oh, are you talking? I thought you were still talking to the person.
Sorry, I should have just mentioned earlier I was done talking to them.
Okay.
Or,
So you are
him
done
or
talking
she.
to them.
Just say
Yes.
something mean, and maybe they won't. Maybe they'll say something back. That might be listening. 'Cause sometimes people pretend to hang up.
You want me to say something mean to you guys or to mean to them?
I don't know. I haven't really thought this through.
Let's change that. Let's do.
I don't know what would work.
Let's do 10 minutes.
Clarence might be into people saying mean things to him.
No,
He has a lot of things.
tender love and care.
I changed it from 1 minute to 10
Inside
minutes.
check on that.
I don't need
I
it.
know.
Roll it, baby.
Okay, you want me to roll it? I'll roll it.
I feel like 1 minute's too
Natural
short.
Dang it!
Yeah.
Dang,
Little
wasting all those
TLC, baby.
natural 20s at the start of the episode.
Just 1 minute? The penguins?
I changed it from 1 minute to 10 minutes because I think
You just wasted your natural.
1 minute is just too short.
I know.
Listen, it's Bryce, or yeah, you also wasted yours, didn't you?
I found out I was being watched.
Not a waste.
So
And I found out.
So where did
that
you post it? Because I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything where.
Clarence-
on
my
the
crap.
You might
Discord
have to
resource
close your
items.
sheet and reopen it.
No, on
Oh.
the Discord resource items.
Oh, there you changed it. Ah, I see it. You changed yeah, I thought you posted something new, but it's just the text
Yeah.
changed.
Fella.
Wooden penguin.
Come here, baby. Come here. Oh,
He
baby.
found emperor penguin. Dear God,
Baby.
it's a big boy. I was just picturing like, at least holding like a small penguin. No, this thing went from a little statue to just like a.
So I have 10 minutes of making a mess. Let's go.
And they stink.
Beat up some people with penguins. Get 'em, boys! Pow, 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 pow.
Get him. Second, boys.
So
Imagine you get your ass kicked by a penguin, by a group of penguins.
I mean, it's an 8-pound fucking penguin.
Did you see what I put in general? That's what I imagined.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, look.
That's
I
only
gotta look.
4. You needed 2
Get 'em,
more.
boys.
so anyways,
Yeah.
we say after
Okay.
a couple of minutes go by, Elise and Lucy comes back.
I've literally just gone around town, just like in those 10 minutes I've gone out, made my way down the street. People go, "What the fuck?" and at least just marching around, and then it's only turns into statue and it's like, oh,
Yeah,
Look at Lucy. Damn. This is funny as fuck though.
they're weird, but they're interesting, to say the
Pretty
least.
cool.
Sure. I mean, as long as I stay away from my food, as she slowly pulls something out of her bag and eats it.
I mean, they said they might have been interested in it, but they said they require no sustenance. So at least their leader said that the statue one.
I don't believe
need
that
a
for
name.
one bit.
I mean, I look at the statue as I've picked it up again. I'm like, I mean, I don't know. I like this guy. He's pretty cool. Anyway, should we go back?
Yeah, I guess.
Man, I wish they stayed longer. Would have been funny.
So, you guys make it back.
We make our way back. We're like, sup nerds, as you're standing there.
Yeah. So we found out the voice or the person that sent the
Another
letter
voice.
messaged me. Not a
Why is
not
there-
an entity. Not an
Why is
entity or a
there-
demon or
Why
whatever.
is everyone messaging you? What the fuck are you doing all the time? What kind of secret shady
I
deals
don't
do you
know.
make?
Maybe I'm just super popular. You guys ever think of that? You know, maybe I have a
Okay,
great
you-
personality.
Hold
Hey,
on.
Well, A, no. B, go be popular somewhere else.
Do you have a way to replicate the voice like the way it sounded?
I'm gonna try. Can I try and replicate or imitate the
Guidance.
voice?
Sure. Make a performance check.
I guided you. Do not fail me.
You know, this
I
is
de-guide
probably the
guide you. I guess Bane.
Do you guide me? You
Guide.
guide Vane?
I can't
Last
cast Bane,
question,
but
did you roll even or odd?
yeah, you
Not,
suck. I have nothing left anyway.
You get a D4 on top of that.
13.
13. Nice.
It sounds
bad.
like an extremely old lady. Like,
Okay.
he seems to be doing a little bit weird.
Ma?
What?
Wait,
Is your mother?
what?
Is your mother evil?
What's your
No,
mother
it
messaging
won't.
me?
At least there's an eagle. I'm gonna go fucking fuck her up. No, just kidding.
Old lady. Have we made an enemy of any old ladies?
I mean, I don't know who we make enemies. Apparently, Aid makes enemies of everything and every fucking one under the sun.
Wait,
Hey, do you have like thaumaturgy or something? Like you could actually do it?
Let me. No.
don't you have prestidigitation?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it was discussed before and you have prestidigitation. Why don't you use that to like clean stuff up more often?
Yeah, that's kind of like
We
I
literally
do.
went like a week covered in acid and you just
Yeah.
were like polishing your armor with an old rag. Why didn't you use
Oh,
prestidigitation?
I cleaned myself. You guys didn't ask me if you wanted to get clean. Sorry.
Pretty sure
What?
I've asked
That is,
before.
it's a cantrip. Like you could do it whenever you want. You could have just.
Yeah,
Like,
you guys
I can do this and I,
like
make the
to-
ground shake right below it.
Oh.
I crafted the order of a skunk right under his nose.
I break something and then use mending.
Takes a whole minute.
I prestidigitate new car smell under Elise's nose, and not the good new car smell, the overly like nauseating new car smell.
Ah, smells like home.
Like home.
Yeah, my
Okay,
mother
yes,
likes. My mother and father like to have things clean, spotlessly.
I
Oh.
make it look like Eighth has eyes.
Ugh.
You can alter the appearance of eyes.
I just don't look. I just don't look good in 8. I'm used to like the nothing.
That hurts a little
Yeah,
bit.
I
not gonna
agree.
lie.
I agree.
I dropped concentration on it.
Yeah, good. Also, can you stop fucking talking to people?
I'm
Can
the,
we-
oh, it was like the one that sent the letter. Not even.
What letter?
Dude,
I
Oh,
thought
you
they
yeah,
know
the
what we
letter.
need to find? You know what we need to find? I've heard about this circlet that when you put it on your fucking head, it stops fucking people
Wait,
talking
I
from
thought
you.
you said that the letter was from Vethria.
Who? Oh, that bitch.
Is that what
So
you
was
said?
it? So it wasn't?
I thought. No, it seemed like they were some spider organization. Remember, I told you the spider.
What?
I thought-
No. Dude,
Yeah. I told you about the
Spider?
spider. They had a little
I look,
spider
at the,
symbol.
I look at the others with disbelief. I'm just like, man,
I'm like 80% sure
I
that
don't know
earlier
why
today you
people hate
told
me
us
so much.
Petria sent you a letter.
I was
you know
pretty
why?
sure it was Zephyria.
You know, you're pretty sure. Did you actually read the fucking letter? Did you have someone read it for
Yes,
you?
I fucking read
What
the
did
letter.
it say?
You can't fucking read because you have no fucking eyes. How do you read a letter?
Listen,
Surprisingly,
to me.
it was like in a braille like way for him to read.
Do you even know Braille?
But not that you guys know.
Yeah, that's why I said like I have no. I say
it
that
was
still.
in Braille. I could read it.
What?
Yes.
What's that?
Something that allows blind people to read.
Okay. So you just misinterpreted the letter.
I guess. Yes, probably.
Great.
I thought it was somebody. I thought it was one person, but it turns out it was different.
So what did they want? We never asked what did they want. What did they want?
They wanted Lucy.
Why does everyone want Lucy?
I don't know.
I mean, I do know in a way, but in the same way, I'm like, no, why like, get the fuck out. Like, it's our problem, not their problem.
Yeah.
And what did
Look,
they
I'm
want?
on your
What did they want to give in return? Let's get to that point.
Safety for my family and safety for you guys.
Safety for us from what? Like, we're gonna do
That,
ourselves in trouble.
I don't know.
get
That I don't know.
Trouble anyway, or not? What are they gonna sit there and bodyguard us?
Wait, Elise, didn't you tell us? I'm still on the old lady voice. Didn't you tell us you had a conversation with like a magic old lady once?
Oh, the hag
Yeah,
thing.
I don't think it's.
No, that's not this.
I don't
That's
think
not
it was-
this.
it's not.
I don't think it was that.
No.
Oh.
That works
I'm
differently.
just still trying to figure out the old lady thing.
Maybe I fucked up the voice. I'm sorry. I'm not good with voices.
So, talking about your family, are you just gonna leave and bail on them?
I don't know. Do you want to just like
I mean,
break them out?
Nobody said.
I mean,
You
if that letter
No,
you
wasn't
make
from
it.
Bethria, that means that your deal with her is still open.
It made mention that it was altering the deal though. So
But if the letter wasn't from Bethria, how are they altering her deal? Or did you
I'm
make a
not
deal
sure.
with someone else?
You think it might be something with Belle, since you guys made a deal with Belle for the
I just
information on the island?
I whispered to Lucy, never fucking have warlocks in your group.
He seems like he messes
Hey,
up
how
a lot.
many deals have you made? Out of curiosity.
I haven't made any deals. No, I'm saying you guys made that deal to find me on that island, and you used me as like collateral.
No, we made a deal.
No, we
on your
offered them a favor on your behalf
Yes.
Yes, exactly.
to save you.
That wasn't me.
We're
Don't
not the
put
ones who
that one
got
on me.
kidnapped.
Yeah.
Oh, did you want to be saved in case you were like say
I
in a
literally got. They
situation?
didn't let me go afterwards.
Yeah, but what if you weren't being let go and
You
we
did not sign a do not resuscitate.
Yes.
No, oh my god.
Hey, what? How do you know that word?
It's my word of the day.
That was the word
I
of the
just pulled
day.
up my word of the day calendar. The one and only piece of paper that we were allowed to keep after certain experiences.
Yeah, like that one was hidden somewhere deep.
It's wielded by the gods. It's like a magical
Yeah.
calendar that just can't get rid of.
Yeah,
And,
I
like,
ripped
he
that
took- he
page
took-
off.
he
Like
took it from
and
you,
eat
and
it.
then it just appeared back on
Like,
you. Took it away
it
from you,
doesn't-
appeared back on you.
it doesn't even allow you to write on it. It's just a word magically pops up and it's like, that's my word.
That's my word of the day.
We're
I
not gonna
ripped the
do
page
that.
off and eat it to try and absorb the knowledge from it.
It has like a super long description of exactly what the
I don't
word
think
means.
that's
as well.
how that works. Why are you eating the paper? I'm.
That's how you
It's
assimilate
pretty
it. That's
Kind of
how you
tastes like
assimilate.
peppermint.
Really?
I rip
Oh.
off
Off the one for tomorrow and hold it up to Elise.
I put it in my mouth.
It tastes like paper.
God fucking damn it, you liar.
Wait, all right, hang on. I'll
Or he
cast
just walked off.
prestidigitation on it. Make it give off the scent, the taste of peppermint.
No, it's fake. I know it's fake now.
Fake mint.
What do you want? Okay, fine. I make it taste like pepper jack.
I've
Cheese.
always spit it out. Not a ground, not a paper on the ground tastes like
Garber
pepper
just
jack.
kind of picks it up.
It does taste different.
So no, all serious aside, like so apparently there's people trying to fuck your family 5 ways around, and you're just gonna go leave. I mean that's fine with me. I don't care.
No, they're trying to. They want
Actually-
something with Lucy. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, but see, they're not getting Lucy. But what are you gonna do about all the people trying to get your family and shit?
I have no idea.
Because your sister's also now onto your family, right?
Yeah, I might have to see if I can get them out of there. Or I'll have to see if I can get them out of there.
I mean, certainly try.
You know, when I did suggest them breaking them out, you did not seem to say no to that right away. Like you
No, I didn't say yes.
secretly
Like,
wanted it. You didn't say no to it either, so it's
The
Okay,
like,
other day
okay.
we did kind of prepare for a break-in.
but then I realized how what a fucking shit show that would have been. So I am gonna
Yeah.
say, okay, right now, in case you, so apparently I need to say no. Okay, no. There you go. Continue.
there. Well, it's sometimes when someone suggests a crazy idea, you don't say no to it right away, which does worry me a bit. That you're like, we could do that. We could totally do that.
It's like I did this thing that people call avoiding answering, so you don't have to continue that line of conversation.
Hmm. Right.
Right.
So, right. I don't know how to respond to that. What do we? What do?
I do thumbs up to Garbo and Clarence.
God damn it. All right. So they
Then you just have to go
they
back.
seem like an organization. They have a spider as a symbol on their
Oh, the spider
on their
with the
paper.
crown?
Maybe
Oh, those people.
I don't know if it did it have a crown from my
Yeah.
Braille reading.
Just roll me 2d20s.
Oh crap!
Is one of
Okay,
the D20s
one,
for whether or not he
two.
felt it, and the other one for if he remembers?
15 and a 4.
You don't know.
I don't.
It was a memory check
know,
at
actually.
disadvantage, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, if so, it's probably that caravan thingy that we had encountered before. The one with the vampire thing that attacked you.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure.
You
I mean,
think
I don't really
that's
know any other
related to the, like fire people?
No,
No.
because like if it was related to them, they would have attacked Iron Mayor when we were there, or before then. Because their caravan was there for a few days before we got there.
Yeah.
Well, we're not getting anywhere though. Do you want like you have a lot of things coming after your family. What are you gonna do about it?
I really don't know.
Well, it seems you need to decide quick. Forced. Your hand is being forced, as they call it.
Yeah, I might have to warn them about that.
I did kind of try to warn them that your sister might be attacking, so they might already kind of be defensive.
Yes, that's good.
They said that your mom and little brother should be safe, but they weren't sure if Will would be safe since he might be out on missions.
That idiot. Yeah, better should warn them.
Do I warn them about them being attacked by a spider organization?
No.
No?
No.
Or just leave it at the warning that
My-
your sister might attack?
Was that just no? But you said about your sister. You didn't say anything. His sister. You didn't say anything about the thing we just learned.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, I didn't say about the spider thingy that's threatening them.
No, because we didn't. That wasn't thought of as being a possible threat. I guess I don't.
You want to try and complete her heal to get them out quicker?
I mean, that's gonna take forever, no?
I don't.
I mean, it's
Because
what
we have to go all the way to the east to do even like say. Okay,
it's 3
this is
tasks,
high.
right?
This is highly theoretical, but we have to go all the way to fucking what was the thing? Cruxburn.
Aries
Aries Gate. Yeah.
No, it's the sewers
There's
here.
one here.
the
There's one here.
Yeah, the docks here, and then just almost like a letter to Aries Gate.
What was in Cruxburn then?
No,
That's
Cruckburn was something else that Ace had
That's
to deliver
that's
a
for
letter
Eastbourne. That's not for
Yeah.
not for them.
Oh,
That's for,
I
yeah.
also want to go to Cruxburn
And
eventually, but
the Cruxburn thing is like something that's probably optional, to be honest. I forgot about the Cruxburn letter until you said it, so I was like, oh yeah, right, that's right, I think we got that. 'Cause
I mean, instead you could. I mean, hmm. You know what?
see if she's see
You
if
know
she's
what?
willing
It
to-
actually, instead of giving my advice, you decide what you want to do and you go with that. It's your life, your choices. Instead of being told what to do, do what you think is right. And don't rely on others. Just do what feels right and deal with the consequences. Apart from giving up Lucy, because if you did, I'll fucking kill you myself. Anyway.
I'm not gonna give
Yeah, I'm just saying, it's the disclaimer. It's like, apart from that, like, you can do whatever you want apart from that.
yes,
It's gonna fuck you up.
that I wasn't even thinking of that as an option. Like
I
you don't
thumbs
even
up
need
to
to say
Lucy.
anything.
I thumbs up to Lucy during this time.
I can see your thumbs up right now.
I'm middle finger towards him.
I can see the middle finger now too.
Yeah, exactly. I wave it around extra, like a lot.
Still see it.
Anyway. Yeah. You should feel up your ass as well. Anyway.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Look,
anyway, you go. Do you need some time to think, or like 10 minutes or something?
Yeah. Yeah, actually, yeah, I do.
Okay. Hey guys, wanna go get some late night snacks?
I mean, you don't just carry some with you.
But they have fresh snacks downstairs.
That's a good point.
Yeah, let's go get some.
Fresh snacks do kind of have a different flavor.
Yeah.
Let's go get some
We'll go get some midnight munchies or some evening munchies.
popcorn, and I want some chocolate, and maybe like, are donuts a thing? Yeah, we went to a bakery. A donut.
Chocolate is toxic for no.
He's not a
Not
dog.
a dog.
Not a dog. We're goblins. What? And
So-
then-
Kobold.
Okay, so the rest of you go out for pastries and salty snacks.
I'm pretty
Maybe
sure I
go
can eat
snack.
almost anything as I like take a bite out of a piece of leather.
Aeth, what do you do?
I will think about that actually. What I want to do, I guess, instead of being told what to do.
Do you just stay there? Do you walk out?
I'll stay there.
So,
Ace
any
gets murdered in the room. A bunch of assassins jump out and knife him to death.
anything particular
And
for
they
anybody?
throw me into an alleyway.
I've got no spells. I'm just waiting to go to bed.
Okay. So, we'll say Aeth went to his room and has been there the entire time. You guys all came back. I'll even say you guys, knocked on his door. Surely he respond, letting you know he's fine, just still in thought. You guys let them be. Went to your own rooms. Out of
All the snacks.
funniness. Yeah. Lucy already
Shits and
passed out.
Fucking
Sugar
shit.
crash.
Food coma.
Half
It's
a
like, why did you
chocolate
eat
bar in the mouth.
Why did you eat fucking 5 donuts and 2 chocolate bars?
She's never had them before, but they were sure as hell good.
She got halfway through the 3rd chocolate bar and just passes out.
So, we'll go ahead and go to the next day on the 18th. This
Fucking do, boys.
definitely, you guys can all do a long rest. Definitely
Hey.
a bright and sunny day. All the fog itself has been gone and lifted.
Alright.
There we go. Didn't work
Oh.
the first time. I only did a short rest. I'm done.
We'll say everybody reconvenes downstairs. They've kind of like set up like a little bit of a side room for you guys since they made breakfast. This area isn't typically that the place that you went to doesn't have like a lounge or kitchen area. So they are legitly like put you guys kind of like a little bit to the side in like a side room where you guys can sit while they go and get breakfast made and bring it back to you guys from some other place.
Service.
Thank you, my good man. Now
Is
flip
there
him
any
with gold.
French toast?
A gold, like, you maniac.
Oh, gold.
They
I don't know. It's a shiny bit.
will say
Yeah,
they
but you.
they probably do this because of that. They probably do this about 2 more times just to see make sure you
Okay.
guys are well fed.
It was worth it.
I mean, like you
We'll-
paid for like 10 trips.
We'll even
yeah.
we'll even
I'm fine with that.
say I'll even say this, all of you, if you want to add this while it does would expire, I would assume you'd probably eat it the next time you can. You all can at least add 1 additional ration because that's a lot of food.
Terrence, you can add mine.
Good lord.
I'm just
I
gonna
think you
put in
normally-
the bag of holding.
Yeah. You normally handle our ration. Oh, do you want these back? And I just kind of hold out the gauntlets of Goliath power.
The who?
What did those do?
The ones that you had made for me.
Oh yeah.
Kind of beefed up a little since you made them, and they don't really help me at all anymore.
Do either you guys want one?
What did they
bring
do?
your strength up to
What do they
15.
do?
I'm already
Oh,
attuned
the-
to all the items
the-
that can be attuned to.
Oh, you're telling me it can be beefy?
You can
Yeah,
have
it'll bring your strength up to 15.
I don't know why I would need that, but it sounds funny.
I mean, you
I
would
can
have,
attune for it. Can I do it for today just because it's funny?
you would have to attune to it.
Yeah, I don't care. I have 0 attunements at the moment, so it's
Jeez.
fine.
I was thinking
At
Age could
least
use
get
a martial
swole.
weapons now.
I now have
It's-
0 attunements.
It's not that she like just instantly gains muscles. It's just things are a little
Oh.
bit more lighter for her to carry.
Darn it.
Oh, I did not mean to click it a second time.
Oh, let me drag that.
If there's like a shared inventory, I could probably drag and drop it over to like
Yeah, the bag
maybe
of
one
holding
of the horses. We all can see the horses, right?
or the bag of holding.
Can everybody open the bag of holding?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll drag them over to the bag of holding.
Give them to me.
Give it to me.
They
Yeah, they are. I see
are
them.
currently in. Yep.
Ready? Oh.
Equip. There.
And I now have nothing
Oh.
attuned.
Let's go 50 strength, baby.
All right. So, what do you guys do?
I lift.
Oh my god. She just picked up that table.
Ugh,
Can I arm
that is so
wrestle?
strong. Sure. I'm probably still gonna lose, but we can try. guess it's athletics. I'll roll athletics. Let's go.
Oh my god.
I'm like,
Garbu just breaks Lisa's arm against the table.
I'm like, these gloves don't fucking work. Ow.
Can I try?
Oh god.
Sure, I'm still noodling. Yeah, I'll roll another athletics against you.
Yeah.
Oh, oops. 17. Sorry, it's the first one.
Okay.
Can I try?
Roll yours. What did he roll? I didn't see.
Everybody challenging Elise to arm wrestling now.
What did 8 roll?
He
Oh,
hasn't rolled
whoops.
yet.
Oh.
Hey, Clarence, we'll use the 16 for you. Go ahead and roll one
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Let me. I don't do strength. I didn't know where it was on the thing. It's the top one.
Oh my god. Alright.
Wait, you know what? Because I want to beat someone, I'm gonna -6 on that. I beat you anyway.
But wait,
I'm like,
we're tied.
Because you had 5.
We're like,
Do we roll again?
sure. 14.
Oh
I'll
god.
fight at least.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it this time. 2 in a row is never happening. Yep.
Hey.
Oh. Nicer match.
Hey, where's
Oh.
your strength?
Strength or is it athletics?
Just the strength
Yeah,
check.
athletics is strength. It's the same thing.
Uh,
It's the exact same bonus for me.
Yeah.
not proficient in
Well,
My-
you can
my
do
ath- I am
athletics. It's just
proficient. I am
yeah.
proficient in athletics.
Then just do that. Hit it. Hit it. Hit it.
14.
So she beat you the
You
first
lose.
time.
Yeah,
Losing.
17.
So like apparently Garbo, because they were yours, they seem to not work against you.
Yeah, it's just how it works, I guess.
Yeah.
This is his armored.
It's
pack.
the arm. Like I don't understand. Your arm is still so tiny, but there's so much strength in that little tiny arm.
I take the. I like pull down the sleeve slightly. You can see there is lizard muscle.
I mean, so wiry.
Yeah. I weigh all of, what is it, like 26 pounds or something?
I lift Garbo up with the gloves. Oh,
37 pounds.
I lift you up now. I'm like, oh, I can actually carry you now.
But with armor, I weigh 145 pounds.
Well, good thing I have gloves on.
Armor and
So,
all my weapons.
So we got distracted with the arm wrestling and the thing, which is kind of funny. But
Sorry.
did you think about your stuff?
Yeah. I would like to stay traveling with you guys. It's what I would want to do.
Okay. And
And I want to help my family.
hmm
But I don't know how. I don't really. 5 years is a long time, and a lot has changed since then.
okay.
I want to give them that freedom to go back home or whatever they want to do. And if that means not having me there for them, so be it. But you guys are like the first friends I've had in a long time, so it's
I don't know if you've ever
not something I want to give
thought
up.
of this side, but what if you do free them, but then they want to stay? At least then they'd be free and would be being paid for their efforts instead of like at least then you're giving
That
them
too.
the choice. I don't know if they would want to stay. Your mom didn't seem like she did, but I'm just saying that's
No.
also
William
possible.
probably though.
I just didn't know if that was something that had been considered or not.
I mean, have you considered the fact that you could irreparably damage your relationship with William by leaving? Again.
It feels like it's
Also, not
already
to mention,
damaged.
and all, yeah. I mean, just something because something is damaged doesn't mean you need to break it even more. And plus, like, even if you would free your family right now, they would probably be chased down by 2 different groups of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I forgot about that. Yeah, I had to think about the two groups for a second there. It's like, yep.
Spider thingy, and then also your sister.
Your sister and the people from the portals, apparently.
Oh, 3 then.
Well, wasn't she with them? Isn't that what he said?
She
Oh,
was
I
what?
thought she was.
Yeah,
Here, let's take a quick break, right quick. I hate to stop this, but we'll take a quick break.
children are. Yeah.
Hey, everybody, welcome back. So, where were we before I rudely interrupted as you guys were having your conversation?
We
yeah,
were
eight.
all ganging up and murdering a
Mm-hmm.
very violent, very
Oh,
brutal.
she was called Zali. That was it.
I got
Fun
look it.
character.
Okay.
Oh my god, fuck my life. Yes. Anyway, we stared at it.
All right.
So what is it,
Yeah.
What do you decide?
I-
Tell us
I
now.
think.
We're gonna kill you. We're just kidding.
Yeah, I know.
I sharpen my blades
I'm-
that I don't use. Shing, shing,
I'm-
shing, shing.
I don't want you guys to think that I'm doing this just because I don't like you, any of you. I think it might be best if I stay here.
I mean, that makes sense. Your family seems to be threatened from many sides.
Yeah.
I just mouth to the others. He hates us. No, I'm just kidding.
Can I insight check that?
Yeah.
Well, hate me.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, to
Wait.
what?
It,
22. He hates us.
No.
He hates us.
I
Ace,
mean,
why do you hate us?
don't you think they
don't-
would?
What?
They'd be safe here, right? Like, we couldn't even really tell much about it, but it seemed well manned, right?
I think this is less about their protection and more about
I
their
need to,
feelings towards him.
and I need to rebuild some semblance of a relationship with them. And I can't do that if I'm not here.
Like as he's explaining this, I write like on a note for Lucy, his brother, that his brother is upset with him for not being there and would be super upset if he left. I just write that for her context because I don't think she got told that at any point.
I don't think
So I don't interrupt it. So I don't interrupt Aid.
As you interrupt it.
No, no, no.
I mean, I understand if I hadn't seen Ma and Pa in for years, 5 years. If I hadn't seen them in that long and then I finally got the chance to see them again, I probably wouldn't want to be away from them. I kinda already don't want to, but can't really go back.
Weren't your parents leaving for Zeatham?
They were. I was gonna check in with them, but yeah,
I mean, judging from your brother's
they had talked
perspective,
about leaving, but
I think I think for just your brother's sake, if you want to build anything or repair the damage, you can't leave, because then it's probably over forever. From what I could see from him.
A stubborn ass, but yeah.
I mean, I don't know if that what's the lady called again?
Vephra.
Ah, that's her name. Yeah. Don't know if she can contact us if you need us, because I mean, like, unless we're like all the way on the other side of the continent, we can always come back.
She can. They have means.
Zachary.
Yeah.
Because if your sister decides to lay siege to the place, I mean, we can always lift the siege and, you know, probably
Might
maybe
take
who knows.
a couple days to get here, but
Well,
So what's your plan then here? If you like set on staying here, what's the play?
I will probably go see if I can ferry a ride to go see Vephra and see
do you want us to
if
come
she will
with you
offer
for
me.
that ride?
You guys got your own adventures.
I mean, we can at least bring you there and wait outside until you decide something, and then if you know shit goes down, we're there to bail you out. Ish.
Yeah, we'll do what we can.
Hey, and if you are staying here, you should take this to remember us by.
And I hold out a lock.
Not only does its lock symbolize that we're always kind of locked together, but also it's very difficult to open, which symbolizes how difficult of a time we give you.
I pick it up. I
hand
open it.
him the lock of trickery.
I open it. I'm like, hey, it doesn't open.
There's no key.
I
It's
did have
gone.
I did have something I would give you guys too.
I'm moving that over to the bag of holding if you want to go in there and snatch it out.
Right. I gotta move some stuff to the bag of holding as well.
Is it
To
drugs?
give you.
If
It's
we
drugs.
No,
don't
it
have
is
any
not
drugs
drugs.
in there, because it's really hard to get the stains out.
It stains? I thought it was like a void inside.
Well, I'm just saying, you don't
Can I
clean it.
stick
I
my
clean it.
head in?
You stick your head in, and you can see almost like a really well organized, like almost inventory. And when you kind of like having a look in the corner, there is like a whole section of cleaning supplies.
Oh, it is really hard to clean. I pull my head back out.
As
Yeah,
he has his
Ajax
head in,
down
as he has his head in, I tip him in by his feet.
Yeah, he has both Comet and Ajax down there.
I tip him in.
Oh shit!
Just falls in.
Don't forget the magic erasers.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
I won't tip him in because then he'll start suffocating.
Well, I can breathe for 2 minutes, I think.
Yeah, no,
hold
for
my
10
breath
minutes.
for 2 minutes.
10 minutes.
I can breathe
2
longer
minutes.
than
No, it's
that.
2 minutes. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
The other thing was 10 minutes.
No, I have to hold my breath.
Oh,
Yeah.
you mean like yeah, no, I can't do that very well.
'Cause
No.
I think rules is written, isn't it? 1
Yeah.
minute times your constitution modifier.
Something
or
like that.
something.
Yeah.
And I
So I
think
can
it's
do-
minimum of 1 minute or something.
Yeah,
I don't know. Yeah, something like.
I like to think it's at least a minimum of one.
I can do for 3 minutes then. It's
Now,
completely-
I'd be if you're in the negative, I would almost be willing for just shits and giggles.
Start
like,
going down 10 seconds every negative or
Yeah.
something.
As you go underwater, you're like ready to instantly come back up.
Well then.
Right. I'll reach in my bag and I will pull out the crystal bracelet. I know you really do like your knickknacks and everything, Elise, and I'm not sure if this was very useful or is very useful, so I thought you might want to have it.
What is it? I look at the bracelet.
Uh,
It's shiny. No. More shit. What does it do?
It is a it is a bracelet.
Oh.
Give me a
I don't
second,
know
let's
if
see
there's
I can
anything
find
special about it. I've never asked you guys to check it or anything. So, no. Right. Yeah, Clarence. Second time's a
Hello.
charm. I do have this, and I will take out the short sword that has the carving light bearer on it.
Okay. What do you want me to do?
Oh, this is my gift to you. Because you're the light of the party, and you always seem to bring
can't-
joy to us, so I thought you might want this.
I can't. I can't use swords.
Stick it up
You
your ass
don't
then.
have well, you don't have to use it. I thought you might
No,
want the
no.
medal for it.
Can't you
Oh.
like? But like it's a sword. You can't just
No,
swing it.
it's
Like
no. I don't
shoot.
have the required uh things.
You never learned how to pick up a
I
sword?
can't use the sword. Leave me alone, okay?
I mean, I thought you were
Oh,
really good at using the sword.
Yeah.
I have daggers. I do appreciate it, Cole. Maybe I could try to
Oh.
figure out a way to move the
Who's
enchant
Cole?
over. Or
I don't know who that is.
a yeah. I don't have anything
That
for you.
you don't have to. I mean, you
Like,
helped with the silver arm already.
should I? Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'm good.
And Garbu.
Yeah.
I take out the metal conch that I got from the swimming competition.
Fine. That's a sweet
Conch.
thing.
This can help you swim at the speed that you can walk.
That's great because I don't know how to swim.
Forgot I never taught you. I did get to show you how to swim.
Well, you did show him how to drown.
If I'm in the water, I'm just sinking straight to the bottom. I'm a 30-pound kobold with 100 pounds of metal on me.
I don't think swimming is ever on the table for him in that arm.
Yeah.
That's true.
Maybe if I was in a 100-pound kobold and 30 pounds of armor, but
That's a big ass kobold.
That's
Yeah.
a big ass cobalt.
Were you
Jeez.
gonna be fat or just proportionally larger?
you know, I was thinking proportional, but fat makes more sense.
Yeah, just eat a lot more dumb stuff than you already do.
No, he needs to stop eating dumb stuff, such as eating the meats and shit, so that he can bulk up. You need to
Okay,
bulk.
I
boots
just
don't
eat
taste
a
that
lot
bad.
more carbs.
Yeah, you need to bulk.
And everybody eats rats anyway.
Yeah. It's in your processed food.
So we need to get you like chicken, rice, you know.
Anyways, we are having a serious moment.
Oh,
Thank you.
Right. It's okay. We talk about your diet plan.
no, we're bulking him up.
Can you be my
Bulking 'em
personal
up, yeah.
trainer? If I like give you a call once in a while, can you just like give me some advice on how to bulk, how to sorry, forget. Back to the series.
Sure. I mean, I had I was doing a keto diet for a few years when I was after I was getting back into
No.
recovery.
Look. No, we're not doing this. Okay, like
We're not doing keto.
you know
Okay.
how you know somebody's on keto? They'll
To
fucking
be
tell
fair,
you.
you couldn't do a
Okay.
seafood diet.
It's like vegans.
That's
The
true.
diet
Yeah,
I'm on.
try
I'm on
it.
a seafood diet.
No,
I
you're
see
like
food, I
paleo.
eat it.
Do you
That's paleo. That's paleo.
do you do
Like you-
CrossFit too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you go to
There you
Zumba
go.
classes?
Yeah.
No, in all seriousness, jokes aside. I think we should go. We should go with you to the little island thingy and see what's up.
I have the medal of muscle on one side, and I'll just put the medal of conch on the other.
Easy enough. So, you guys head out to the docks, with probably like for a trip there and back. There is somebody who's willing to ferry you guys for like 4 silver, just a
Oh, 4 silver's pretty good.
a one time 2 silver there, 2 silver back.
That's fine.
But they take you over there, kind of drop you off at the location that you described to them, they seem to be unfamiliar with what you're talking about. Probably wonder why. But you guys get
It's like
off.
this little. It's like this island with a little tiny shack on it.
You guys get off and walk up. As you guys are like just cresting the top part of the stairs going onto the land itself, you can already see a few people like out looking to see who's coming up, and then like recognize who some of you are, and kind of like seem to be a little bit more relaxed, as so far you guys have not been deemed a threat. So you guys walk
I
in.
whip out my M16. Not a threat.
Teach you to fear me. But you guys walk in, or just Aeth, however you guys want to do this.
Right. One other person I did not give a gift to.
Wait, I need to. You. I should busy. Like I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna guide myself real quick, and I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna sneak in. 13. I hope that beats his passive perception. Who knows? I'm gonna sneak in. Because Elise draws a lot of shit, right? So she's gonna sneak in one of the portraits she made of him, because he has portraits of everyone in different times at different points of him into his pocket. I know he can't see, but maybe at some point someone will be like, "Hey, what's that?" That's what she's hoping for.
I will slowly remove my glasses. And I will hand them over to Lucy.
Why am I getting this?
Well, you're just as much a part of the group as I was, or
So you're saying I'm replacing you?
Yes.
they said it, not me. But
Apart from, like, one thing you have to promise me: don't
want you
make
to-
deals with random entities. Any
Also,
entity that talks to you,
don't
I can
cast
say fuck off.
spells. Don't cast spells either. I think has
Yeah.
been
Yeah.
discussed.
I would you're important to everyone, and I want you to keep an eye out for them and make sure they don't get into too much trouble. Don't shoot mares in the knee. Don't knock
Yeah,
somebody
I go
off a
like-
building.
I was right.
I will try.
No, you do those things. That makes you cool.
I mean,
Do what you want.
look,
all joking aside,
I just want to
they'll
say
keep
that
you safe.
I'll say this. I appreciate you for what you did when I got out of control. So thank you. And it seems so far before then, you guys were nice to me. While you were weird, but I don't know, just it seemed like a family way. So I appreciate it. And she just kind of gives you like a little pat on the side, kind of like a side hug, if you will, and then just kind of mosey on over towards Elise.
Well, you go talk to that lady and come tell us what the fuck the deal is.
Put the glasses on.
Okay.
How the fuck do you see?
I'll hug Ace.
I look at her. That's the whole point. He doesn't.
They're pretty stylish.
No, the lenses are just straight glass now because they got broken once and I repaired them with just normal glass.
Yeah.
They're still pretty stylish.
I mean, it's just an aesthetic, yes.
Yeah, aesthetically stylish. I mean, I wasn't gonna be able to tell that you replaced it with just regular glass. I will
think the
walk
lenses are
inside, see if I can.
tinted,
Yeah,
As you walk away, I'll hug
let them
your
know
leg,
I'm.
and I'll cast guidance when I hug
Oh.
your leg.
Yep.
I guess wall of fire around them. That's good.
Alright, so what do you do?
I take half damage.
I will let them know I'm here to see Vefra.
We'll see if we can get you in. I think she has a couple of meetings today, but well, you know the drill. You know, any weapons and stuff like that, you know, put it to the side.
Daggers.
Um,
I got nothing else besides the cane.
they once
If they
again
want me to
put
give
the power limiter shackles on you and kind of open the door. One of them, the one that's going to be leading you, already steps through as he kind of, you know, disappears as what you guys have seen before, and there's another one holding the door who's waiting for you to then follow behind you.
Follow. And ask him, I guess as I'm following him. So is William here or not?
Yeah, I can. And the conversation kind of ends as they walk through, as the door shuts behind them.
You know, Lyra's gonna be PO'd that Ace didn't leave anything to him.
I left in the
Ye-
ram head.
So, what do the rest of you do?
So guys,
Did we
I
get
just want to
Terrence
say,
to learn Finger of Death and then have him go kill a dwarf for no reason?
No.
can turn you into a goblin and do that.
Yeah.
Good.
I mean, apparently
You
his
have to wait
father knows
until he's
how to make.
256 years old, though.
Well, we can age you. I'm quite sure that we have to just find something that will age you to that point.
No, not me, the dwarf.
Oh, we'll
Oh,
probably find something like that
okay.
as well.
Might be hard. I don't know.
I mean, I guess we just here wait and see until he comes back and tells us what the fuck's going on. I don't know. You want to build a sandcastle or something? I see the beach over there.
What if we build a snow sand castle?
They just get really wet.
I don't know how it works.
Like when snow melts, it gets wet.
So then the sand would just be wet. And then
So it wouldn't be a snow
sand
sandcastle. It'd be a wet. Maybe. I guess like if you lose it to a limited extent, you can make it more solid.
So you guys just choose.
Clarence, you sound like you're like you're good at designing things. Let's go make a sand fort.
Okay.
So
I mean,
how
we're
long?
waiting anyway. I mean, what are we gonna do? Stand there and look like idiots?
So how long do you guys choose to wait for? You just want to wait until you hear something, regardless.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that's the instructions that we gave Ed.
Okay, just making sure. So, Aeth, you go through the same paths. You can hear the sound of people, you know, cleaning, doing stuff here and there. It's probably you in the section where you hear the sound of sounds like I would say this one probably sounds like an older gentleman that you've heard before, who was alongside your brother when they were torturing you at the time. Looks like he's kind of like doing a startup meeting, if you will, saying, you know, today's agenda and stuff like that in this room. But you keep going all the way until you sit in a little lounge area that you set before, and you were told just to kind of sit here and wait. About an hour's gone by. There's been at least a maid who has checked on you, see if you need anything, whether it's food or, you know, something to drink. And you can see, I want to make sure I got her name right. Yeah, Vithra. You can see she's in a more laid back kind of clothing, but still slightly professional, kind of like a casual Friday, if you will. As she's walking towards her office. Well, welcome back. I was told that you wanted to see me. You can come in. We can talk while I get some paperwork started.
All right. I'll get up.
Kind of unlocks her
follow.
door, and the doors open up. She walks in. You follow, and sound of footsteps as other people start to kind of come in, and you can hear the sound of curtains being pulled. Looks like, letting daylight in. Sounds like maids are the ones that are in there, and she sits in a chair. So, what is it that you would like to speak to me about? Are you and your party accepting our arrangement?
I'm gonna. They're gonna go on without me, and I was wondering if possibly if I could try and get to know my family, I guess, again, and try and help whatever you are doing here.
Roll a persuasion check.
Is his guidance still active?
I will allow this.
Okay.
Cross your fingers.
Because it definitely would have it expired.
Yeah,
I think,
it's like that's for a minute. No worry.
but
25.
Nice.
Alright.
Okay. Well, I don't know about socializing as much as, again, they do have their debts they have to pay, which means they have their jobs to do. But there's not to say there isn't downtime or even near the nighttime while your mother tends to stay busy helping with the kids, which, to be fair, I appreciate her a lot. Your brother seems to be doing quite well. As she leans back, he seems to be liking what he's doing, taking full advantage of his, I don't want to call it a new life, but just his environment. And I don't mean to be rude. Do you need anything to drink? Has anybody checked on you while you were waiting for me? All right. Well, so you're wanting to work for me, pretty much.
Yeah.
What are your morals?
I won't kill children or helpless people, if that's what you're asking.
Well, I mean, I certainly hope you wouldn't. That'd be kind of awful now, wouldn't it? Well, we'll do this. I could hire you, but you will have to, well, be evaluated. We would have to see your skills, see what you might be good for. And if we can make something work, which I almost wouldn't see necessarily why not. I'd hate to keep a family separated, especially if you're separating from your friends. Now, here is a little bit of something I need to know that's been brought to my attention. You also seem to be, let's put it mildly, wanted. Is that correct?
By some people, yes.
And who are these? Who is this individual? Or, as you put it, some people.
Mine, William, and mine, William's sister, and the group that attacked Eastbourne.
Do you know anything about them? Or why they are doing what they're doing to begin with? Because if they are seeking you, that means keeping you here would be putting everybody here in danger, does it not?
It does. I'm willing to stay at Stormfair if need be.
Okay. All right then. I'll have you evaluated. We will see what you're good and capable of. And at the same time, I want a very detailed of things that you know that could pose any sort of harm to us. And see, well, yes, I do value my life, especially I worked hard to keep what I have going. You have to keep in mind, you're not the only one here. There's people here who can't fight for themselves, who work decent, trying to clean and maintain all of everything here. You be putting their lives in danger, no less. So you can understand why I would be very cautious to bring someone who seems to be bringing a lot of heat to the table.
That's fair.
You can't hide anything from me. And this ain't a threat, this is me telling you. We have to know everything so that we can maintain order and peace and make sure everything goes smoothly.
Over the last few weeks, I've had an entity that's trying to take over and having me become its follower, their follower. And the last time it imprisoned me into a hellscape where I was barely conscious of what was going on. And when I fully awoken was when I was being your prisoner.
Okay. You can hear somebody kind of like behind you who's like writing stuff down. What else?
The attack on the Golden Summit. It was also what happened at Stormfair. That attack with people being taken over by whatever it was taking over their bodies.
Interesting. Maybe we can make sure all of our charms are up to par. You make sure you write that one down extra. Will do, ma'am. Okay, what else?
Seems like we've been some of the wrong times and wrong places with a certain dragon that's being controlled.
Well, I'm not too worried about him.
We wanted everything. That was one of the things. We ran into him 2 times after the Golden Summit. Well, technically 2 times.
Okay. This seems interesting. But nevertheless, I don't think I'm too worried about him. Let me go ahead and explain. This barrier that we have would help prevent almost any outside damage. While it can eventually break, we have backup scenarios for that. Now, again, I've believe hold on. I can't remember, guys. Did you all tell her that you worked with Belle once?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
I think it was brought up.
I
that we
thought she
actually
knew.
had-
She knew.
Because
I
I
thought
can't
she
remember.
knew about it.
I think we brought up that we had met him and had talked
Did
with
an
him. I don't
escort.
know
We
if
did
we
an
said
escort.
that we worked for him.
Okay.
Did we say that?
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
So,
I thought.
it's fine. So,
I think it might have been explained as we had done some work for him in the past. I don't think any details were really given, if that.
yeah, I don't think it was in
Yeah.
detail, but I think you guys just stated you did a job. So, unlike Master Bell, we mostly handle things by sea trade. That is my dominant trade. So,
Okay.
while we don't, and I try not to do anything of the shady sort because that's not something I want affiliated, of course, there's probably things that are bound to happen to make sure things run smooth. But I don't need anything or expect anything to have to go my way. Sometimes some people don't want to trade. Doesn't mean we have to kill somebody over it. But nevertheless, as if you do start working for me, you be carrying my brand with you. And that means everything you do reflects me.
Okay.
You understand?
I understand. Kind of like the guards back in Eastport
So
in some ways.
don't be poking your nose in places that don't belong. Don't be reaching your neck out to things that doesn't need to be sought after, if that makes sense. But you'll get all of your inside knowledge of what you need. So does this all seem okay with you? And we can even make a deal where I could pay you, or I could have your pay go towards your family's debt, just like what they were doing, but it's entirely up to you. See, and I want to make this clear. If you do start working for me, you are not under the same roof, if you will, like your family. People can quit, people can leave. You are not held here as unlike they are.
Alright.
But we can work everything else out. Does this sound fair to you? Is this something you want to do?
If I want to rebuild some sort of relationship with them, then yeah, I'll do it.
Very well. Smith. Yes, ma'am. Go ahead and take him down and have him sit with the others. Have him listen in, and then I'm sure he'll go from there. Yes, ma'am. All right. Well, I believe we're done here. We'll see what you're capable of. Anything else I can do before you leave?
Can I at least tell my friends some of the good news after this,
Sure.
or whatever you have me? Okay, because they're waiting outside.
Just don't make it too long. We got a busy day.
Okay.
All right. You excused?
I'll get up.
Kind of just sits back up in her chair, and like as the doors are starting to close, as you're escorted out, you can hear the sound of papers being shuffled as she seems to be getting some of this stuff on her desk in order. But yeah, you're escorted back out by one of the butlers, who walks you all the way back outside. As you see your friends just kind of doing whatever they're doing.
So should I use fabricate to make this sandcastle so that it's like perfect, or how are we planning to do this?
Make it grand.
So okay, we are doing fabricate. Oh, there's a.
Ah, God damn it.
Sorry. Are you guys having fun with your sandcastle?
No.
We were still. We
No.
literally
we're,
haven't started yet.
no, we were doing this massive planning, and like I have all these. I guess Lisa's holding like a bunch of papers. We weren't really getting anywhere.
Yeah, Clarence was doing calculations on the structure of it.
Yeah.
Lucy's just kind of like having her feet dangled off the edge, just kind of watching the ocean.
Well, I don't know how to say this, but I guess I got the job.
Oh, did you pass the interview?
I guess.
Are you
I
happy?
gotta get tested. Well, I guess happy to be able to just take a breath, I guess, is the way I would describe it. Because it feels like a lot of times we were going from one place to another. So it's nice to have just a moment to catch my breath.
You get to live the guard life again.
Yeah.
You're more like henchman.
Yeah, they're both subjective, as I've been told.
I like the subject.
Hey, at least this boss doesn't eat people like the one we worked for before.
That we know of.
She seems like she's very into seafood, though. I mean, I don't know. I might have to get used to seafood.
I'm on that diet.
I mean, it does smell fishy sometimes, yes.
You see food, you eat it.
No, it's fine. I said nothing. He gets the joke.
I understand. The player understands the joke. The
Yeah, I know. I know Garmin does it. That's why I said like at least not gonna explain to Gar what she meant, but Ayat understands the joke. Well, don't get yourself killed then, Or
Yeah,
drowned.
it feels weird. Drowned, get killed. Just feels weird saying goodbye to you guys for now.
I know we've like lived together for the last almost 100 days. It feels like.
I mean, who the fuck do I have to bully now? God damn it.
Been like 2 months.
Yeah. 3 months.
Also, I feel like all our
Uh,
jokes were like related to you being blind as well. So what are we gonna joke about now?
I have no idea.
Garbo eats shoes.
For some reason,
Yeah,
that's not funny.
That's not the same, though.
That's just the
doesn't
that's just
have
the
the same
fact.
ring to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need a new scapegoat.
I mean,
that was supposed to be my word of the day for tomorrow. That we
I already ate that word. Yesterday.
already ate that, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yep. I absorbed it. Didn't even have to eat it.
Hmm.
Wow.
Mhm.
You
Told you.
are learning. Pretty soon, maybe one of these days you should eat a dictionary or something, and just absorb all that knowledge at once.
That's a
Don't know if
waste
it
of a
works the same
dictionary.
way.
I mean, he has a limit. His body is only so big, so he can only absorb
Yeah.
a word a day.
That's true.
All
Maybe just a dictionary with
37
just one
pounds.
word in it.
Like, eventually we'll get around to learning everything.
Yeah.
I've already forgotten the first words that I learned, I'll be honest.
Well, I guess good luck is in place for you.
Try not to get yourselves killed, will ya? I know Elise will probably not get herself killed, but you two.
I mean, who's gonna pick you up now? Like, I mean, I had to pick you up from the ground quite a few times already. Like, who's gonna do that
I
now?
know it's gonna be so
I
difficult for
feel like
me.
it's really you who needs to try not to get killed now.
Yeah,
We
pretty
still
much.
have Elise. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. It's gonna be
How
so
do you think?
difficult.
I mean, I think you'll
I'll
most
figure
of
something
it.
out though.
Well, you have to like sneak in, I guess, your visits to your family and shit like that. But I think for now it's mostly focused on your brother and see if you can maybe do things together and I don't know gain his
I hope he's not my
trust.
boss.
That'd be
This
funny as fuck.
And assign him as
this
your
would
supervisor.
yeah
That'd be
this would be
funny.
no that would be the worst. He never
look-
did
I
go
look
to
at-
him.
I look at the person who's standing on top of the thing, and I use my ear and I say like, William definitely has to be his boss, just so you know. I definitely did. I look
I'll
at them and
guide
they look at
Elise
me.
for the inevitable persuasion check.
Anyway. Well, I guess we all. I think we all shouldn't get ourselves killed.
Yes.
And if we do,
Try
we'll
not
all
to get-
decide we haunt each other.
Yep, yeah, that's fair.
My ghost is gonna eat all of your shoes.
I'll just make stupid comments. That's what I do. Clarence is just cool. He's too cool. He just make everything smell like coconut oil.
Yeah, he's just puts, I just smell coconut oil when I know he's there. Clarence is here. How can you tell? And the smell of coconut oil is in the air.
That'd be so fucking creepy. just like random box of coconut oil. And you're like, ah shit, he's here.
And Clarence gets to be the belly demon, right?
Yeah, you have to go. You have to
Oh
go
my
snort,
God.
You have to
Just-
snort Clarence.
What? The worst thing is, I'm just gonna smell like coconut oil all the time if he's my belly demon.
I have no clue how we got here.
I don't either.
Lynn was a great person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 Alright.
She didn't
Okay.
deserve the wrong.
No,
Oh, we're not saying that. We're just saying
that you would be a
you're
coconut
Wait.
belly demon.
Are you
Yeah.
saying that you would deserve it if it happened to you?
what? No.
No, Clarence.
I don't know.
'Cause we were talking about you being a belly demon, and you said she didn't deserve it, but I
She
don't
didn't
know.
deserve the. Do you not remember what happened to her? She was burned
No,
alive.
I know
like,
she
the whole
didn't
thing, like,
deserve
she
it,
didn't
but I'm
deserve
saying
that. Like,
never mind.
yeah,
I was wondering if that's meaning that you would if you became one.
I don't know what you're like. That does. I'm not gonna become a. No. That's
A
your
specter
answer.
that haunts people.
Your answer is no.
Okay,
It's an odd question.
it was a joke, and then you responded in a serious manner.
At least squints her eyes and looks at the person on top of the little hill and he's like, I think the person's getting impatient.
Probably.
Like he looks like he's looking increasingly annoyed. I can see the frowning.
Yeah, I was told not to waste too much time.
Oh. Well. Until we see you again, I suppose.
Yeah.
Don't make any deals with stupid entities, by the way.
Okay, yes, I will not make stupid deals with entities.
Also, don't make deals with smart entities either.
Yes, what he said.
Yeah. I just categorized that with the stupid demons
Maybe
or
just
entities.
don't make deals with entities
Just don't make any deals. Oh shit! I already made a deal.
Good job.
The job.
Well, I was
Good job.
more meaning when I said entities, I was more meaning like the shadowy thing that was trying to trick you.
Oh, that's okay, that's fair. I thought you meant entities as in like every
Creatures.
person, creatures. Yes.
The door opens. No, I'm just kidding.
The door opens
Yeah.
and a guy's tapping his watch like,
Come on, bud. We gotta go. Right. I will slowly turn to
the door
start
opens
heading
and
back.
for a moment.
up.
A moment he thinks it's Elise opening the door again, but it's
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Can we just wave?
I wave vigorously so it catches on
He
its
he
thing.
might not be able to see us waving.
I can see you waving.
Okay.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
had
Just
to
because I'm
get
not
one
facing
more
you
in
doesn't
for
mean
the
I don't.
road.
All right. So as you guys start to go in eighth, you start heading back as the butler. You've said all your goodbyes and have everything in order.
Yep.
And he walks with you as he heading back to like the small little house.
I will ask him to. Does that mean William's my boss?
Undoubtedly so.
Shit.
But are you, but they seem like a nice bunch. You gonna miss them?
Oh yes. I will.
She see the butler sees at least stick up a middle finger. I can't see this bitch.
I don't.
Well,
I don't see it.
Exactly.
range.
That's why she does. That's why she does it just for the jokes of it.
as you get back and it's as he goes to reach for the door and he's just, so you ready to get started?
Yeah, let's get this started.
All right. As he opens the door, you see a very familiar dark lit room. A window, a cotton like bed, a window with just barely little of a moonlight in. And you hear the sound of Elise's voice right in your ear. So where were we? As you walk into the door as it shuts behind you. So, the rest of you, as you see Aeth walks back into the little house and out of sight, what do you guys do?
Interview?
So guys, they want to set up like a desk somewhere.
Yeah, man.
Is that
mean, sounds
how
pretty-
we're doing?
Is there like a headhunting agency for like random people that want to hang out?
I mean, we
Or
can
is
just
that
keep on
just Tinder?
traveling. We could keep on traveling and see if we pick up
Shouldn't
someone.
we just go back to Raqqa and wait? I think we still have like. Let me check. We have like
And we can-
3 days, and then our money should be ready in Raqqa or something like that.
Do we still have that? Is that still not done?
Yeah, we gave her 2 weeks. 2 weeks is
Fuck
20
my
days.
life.
Our calendar is a 50-day long month, 10-day
me.
long weeks.
I thought it was 7 days. Wrong
No.
universe, I suppose.
10
No,
days.
I know. It's a wrong universe.
Seems
I
like it
suppose.
was designed by an idiot, but. Who
Where can
knows?
we go that's safe?
I think I at least take like a few steps away from Barbu's. Like it looks up at the sky.
Surprisingly enough, I wasn't the one who created it.
Nope.
Looks at Garbo.
mental damage.
I actually she has no bolt is coming down. Wait, did you insult yourself?
Maybe. Maybe I insulted myself from a prior life.
Sounds like
One
a-
where I was like 500 years old and a lot taller. Also a lot weaker and dumber.
Well, I mean, oh, man, I hate the fact that we have that money thing going on. But are you telling me that we have to go back there again? I mean, we're
to
literally
be
gonna be
fair,
the.
it's a day's flight, but do we want to just walk back since we have like all the time in the world. And we have an extra ration. I'm just saying, maybe
We could,
fixing
or we could wait in town for our money.
that's a good point. And eat the ration.
Yeah, let's just go wait for the money.
And maybe she got the money early. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe she got fell into money or something. What did they call it? Never mind. I don't know where I was going with that. It wasn't supposed to be funny. It was just like an expression, but I think I missed the mark. So I just want to point out now, by the way, guys, as we're making our way, I'm like, hey Lucy, we're gonna leave. Are you done? Ocean staring or lake staring, I suppose.
Yeah, whenever you guys are ready.
So 8 is being chased by a bunch of shit. How long do you think it's gonna take before you get a message like, guys, I'm getting fucked?
What?
I mean, like he's being like his sister's gonna come for him, right, and his family, and then you also have that other organization that wants his, well, technically wants Lucy, but then would put his family as the consequence if he didn't get Lucy.
I mean,
So
I
does that
feel
mean
like
that we have to deal with them now?
his sister's targeting him specifically, I think. So I feel like she's gonna be more focused on him. But most of the rest of the issues, I think, are probably gonna still be facing towards us.
Oh well. Well, I guess we should make a wait then and see if our money is there, or if we have to wait.
Raka for the money, and then Prover for the dragon.
I mean, yeah, if you want to really talk to the dragon over there.
Yeah, I still kind of want to talk to them all.
What dragon is there?
Never in my notes.
Yeah, I know you do. So I'm asking, what dragon is there?
Are you asking like what kind?
Yeah, and what color? Like, yeah, color. and shit.
Clarence
Purple
would
dragon.
know.
What's? I don't. I got
Purple?
my notes. honestly.
Oazulith? 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 Zul? Yeah. Oazul.
Basil?
Basil?
No, you wouldn't get it if you didn't catch it. Give me a second, I'll tell you.
I was gonna make a joke earlier because I was looking at the map and ask if Gale had a heart of magic or something. A magic core.
Azul?
Yeah,
Azul.
I don't
Mhm.
remember if that's how you say it.
that's what we're going with.
Okay.
Purple dragon. I have the spelling in front of me. It's
O-A-Z.
OAZOILTH. And then the pronunciation is written as O-A-Zolth.
Yeah,
Oazul.
sounds good.
This
Oazul.
the dragons have weird ass names.
Anyways, before
I
lightning
step away
strikes
from
somebody.
Elise. Yeah, I step away from Elise.
Oh, at least that's the thing. Like,
So,
oh, okay.
where you guys going?
I'll just fucking pop out the eagles and I'm like, let's fucking go, boys.
I'm
And
hopping on
Lucy.
immediately.
Okay, so you guys head to Raqqa.
Yeah, we'll arrive there in like what, 2 hours or something stupid.
Yeah.
Even an hour, even something like that.
I think it was 45 miles per eagle, so
Oh, we're on an island, right? One of the islands.
we're
yes.
there in 1 hour.
Yeah.
So one summon and we're there, right? Or
Yeah.
I guess from an island it might be.
You
Oh,
know,
long.
something like that. No need to be too picky. You guys kind of swerve to.
I didn't even get the chance to finish the on-flight movie. It was only
Well, I
an hour.
mean, it's like you watched like the Spider-Man movie for like the 7th time now. What are you talking about?
I'd like
I mean,
to watch
yeah.
it on repeat.
So,
Can't help
You
it, I have
guys-
this many.
make it to Raqqa. Still kind of have almost a whole day in front of you.
Wanna go check out the blacksmith, see what's up?
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Mhm.
Sure.
So you
Do
guys.
we go visit the restaurant later as well?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So you guys head over there. As you guys enter, she's, welcome, welcome. Oh, it's you guys. Welcome back. Are y'all here for anything, or you just here for the second part?
Cash
Just
money.
wanted to check the status, I guess.
Yeah, easy enough. Give me one moment. And she kind of walks in the back, and
As she walks away, I'm like, she seems weirdly happy.
She might have made a pretty good profit off of all the armor we sold her.
so she comes back.
I look at him. I'm like, yeah, probably.
Comes back and
don't
has
get it.
like
Everyone just stares blankly, like,
has like a little chest, and she hands it to you guys. Yeah, here you go.
Oh, I thought he meant. Okay.
A chest, like a chest, like a box.
No, I am
no,
not.
no,
I am not
it
selling
needs
my goods.
Oh no. Oh, okay. It is what it is, I suppose.
Anyways,
How much was it? How much was the other payment supposed to be?
I can check. Give me a moment.
700?
Is there
What was her
a
name?
cricket?
Jeffrey?
That's gonna be the easiest way to look it up, I think.
give me 1 second. I can tell you.
Francis?
Not even close.
Steve?
Oh, here we go. Wait, no, that's the
Look,
wrong
we got
one.
a guy called Francis just by saying it and
Uh-huh.
speaking it into existence. So I'm gonna keep
Zero
going
mark,
with it.
and she goes to 1150. Garby tries to comment on the better. Okay, here we go. We get it in writing. So it was 1150 total. She paid us half, and we got in writing that she would pay us the other half later. So what was half of 1150?
That's
575.
575, yeah.
all right. So that's
So
how
we would be owed 575 still.
Elise, are you using those gauntlets?
Wait, is this taxable
I mean,
income?
if you want to use those, the what's it called, your magic for something else, I don't need the gloves. That's more funny.
Oh no, that's
These are
not one of my.
permanent enchantment, I think.
Yeah, we made those. Those are real.
Oh,
I
are those
didn't
actually?
sell 'em.
Like, it could
mean,
be
if you
even
want to
sellable in theory.
I mean, if you want to sell them, I mean, they're
Yeah.
yours to begin with.
Well, I mean, I was gonna put it in the group money because us three can't use it.
I mean, I'm
It
only
doesn't
using
do
it now
anything
because
for me.
I mean, it's like normally I have a strength of 9, now I have 15, so it's a big boost there. But I don't really need it, right? I don't really care.
It's a pretty big boost.
I mean, if you want to use it for money, I mean, if you can get a good deal out of it, I mean, go ahead, I suppose. But I think we need to find a place that actually buys magic items, not a blacksmith, I suppose.
Yeah, that probably makes sense.
I mean, maybe in isn't like Prover where they deal in all kinds of weird shit. Looks at Clarence, like shouldn't there be more like magic related stuff there, right?
Yeah, there is a lot of. Yeah, there's magic stuff there.
Yeah, I've only heard rumors that's
Wait,
kind of
but if
fucked.
there's already a lot of magic stuff, is it a good idea to take more magic stuff to sell there?
That's not really how it works.
Is the market gonna be like flooded with more
no,
magic?
it's fine.
Now
There's
people don't
interacting.
mass produce magic items. It's more like if he
There's
could
a
like
lot of poor people.
Yeah, what I'm saying is if you sell a magic item where it's more uncommon versus where it's more common, would there be a difference there?
I mean, I don't know how the economics work exactly.
I only really know how metalworking economics work. 'Cause I do a little bit of that, but
I mean, you can just see what like I mean. It's also like some people try to like people there would recognize the craftsmanship more than someone who only deals in normal armor, for example.
this is 575 gold, right? I turned to the Dragonborn.
not the Dragonborn.
Oh,
Wasn't this blacksmith a Dragonborn?
No.
No,
I thought
she's
we
a
had
dwarf.
No.
Didn't the negotiation go back and forth between two Dragonborns? I thought.
No. It went from
One of them was a dragonborn, the other one was like an elf or something.
the fighter's scabbard, which was a dragonborn, versus Avria's pommel. Oh, so it was two dragonborns.
Yeah.
I
I
thought
was
she
gonna
was.
say, I didn't think I was crazy.
I thought she was different. Even
Nope.
I thought she was different, but anyways. So yeah.
Yeah, because I remember being yelled at last time because I thought one of them was a dwarf and the other was a dragonborn, but the dwarf was in a prior campaign. It wasn't this campaign.
Yeah.
Oh
So-
yeah, the one that ruined the weapon.
That one.
Because I got yelled at because I was like, I thought she was a dwarf, and everybody was like, no, that's a different campaign. And I was like, okay, fine, I'll dedicate to my memory this one is not a dwarf.
Okay.
Nothing
Well,
more, but
you were correct. So, but yes, that is correct. She responds.
Okay, thank you. Just wanted to double check. You need the chest back? Because we could just.
and I take the chest and dump it into the bag of holding.
And sees you dumping it, and just like it doesn't change, but it takes it all, and she's sure.
I'm adding it to the party funds if everybody's okay
Mhm.
with that.
Sure.
575 plus 53 would be 623. Wait, 28?
I don't know. I'm not math.
Yeah, 628.
At least just ask her how much she wants for him.
I mean, she has just given probably all the money she has. I don't think she can.
Oh, that's a good point.
It's like I don't know much about magic items that much because I'm not really a wizardy type, but I feel like these things aren't cheap.
What do you
It's
suggest?
like being able to do something like this where you become so much stronger because I do notice the difference, right? It's like I don't think that's that cheap.
No, it's pretty expensive.
Are you suggesting the gauntlets?
Mm-hmm.
I'll
I
just put
mean,
the chest on the counter.
I'd have
beside
to.
her.
I'd have to examine and inspect them and kind of go from there.
Not to brag, but they're pretty good craftsmanship.
And the enchantment will stay there forever.
Make
Until
a,
you get, and like Elisa holds starts casting dispel magic on one of the gloves. It's like,
No, don't
And
do it.
that
Don't
would
do
only
it.
temporarily
m-
dispel it,
make
I
a
think.
Yeah, no.
deception check.
Who?
Me?
Yeah.
No,
Because
this
you,
is a permanent enchantment, I thought.
I don't care. I'll just be like, oh.
it's not
I
until
think would Clarence actually fucking know whether or not the thing would be there? Because I wasn't intentionally doing it. I thought they were permanent.
You would know.
Okay.
This is like
then
this is
I wouldn't
because
have said
you're making them off of your thing, right?
Yeah, no. Those were ones
But
we
this
made.
one we spent like 10 days
Yeah, we had to
enchanting.
get money to get the stuff.
or something.
Like,
Okay, then yeah, no, they're
oh
permanent.
no, then they're
yeah,
permanent.
I was like, wait a minute.
I thought it was one of your
Look,
few things.
this is why I said I don't keep track of this. Like
I have them all.
I
Yeah,
trust you guys to keep me on some of these things.
yeah,
Yeah,
you're good.
I can pull up the section in the notes, but we did it while we were traveling from Zetham to Ironmare. I think we spent like a few hours every day doing it.
Okay, so yeah, they are
Oh, but
permanent.
So with these gloves, oh shit, if I had gotten the feet heavy armor, I could have worn plate armor as
Could've-
well.
Yes. It brings your strength up to 15. 'Cause
Yeah,
that's
which is
why I
what you need.
needed them was so that I could wear full plate. And then
At least looks at Garwood, it would be kind of cool wearing full plate now.
What
I
about
mean, it
plate
is cool. I could make it for you if you want. Me
Yeah,
to.
just I can't I don't really have the knowledge to wear it.
I feel
Right
like
now.
Cole's
Make
just
you a
poured out of
suit.
his.
I could give it like a
No, I'm not.
design or like an animal design or like whatever you would prefer. Maybe a star design.
That'd
You
be
got a
kind of
lot
cool.
of themes that you could go off of.
I mean, the animal thing's not really my thing. It's more like
I have seen you turn into a bear and a cat.
yeah,
and
but it's more like a thing I can do. It's not a thing I really enjoy doing.
do it like at least once a week.
Yeah, because I have to.
I've seen you do it for recreation before.
At least just stares off in the distance. No.
Okay.
Like wait, let me.
I can make you like
6.
a suit of plate
I
armor.
rolled 2 on the subject.
I cannot roll lower than that, but I can roll a natural 1.
Just roll natural 1.
15.
You see that he's definitely
I
lies
can-
about that. Doesn't
I can-
yeah.
I can make you plate armor, but
I mean, I can't wear it right now. That's the problem.
yeah, you don't. I mean, I can try maybe and show you how to wear it, but
Yeah, that's gonna take a while.
might take a while. Maybe out of character 4 levels before you'd be able to learn something like that. But
Yeah. Unless I do take backsies on my feet.
that'd
Anyway.
be a discussion between you and the great lightning from the sky.
Anyways,
I think we'll just let's go talk to a dragon. How about that?
Oh, are we not trying to sell the gauntlets anymore?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's fine.
It's gonna be
Okay.
kind of like, and part of me is like, would be kind of funny if at some point I do that, because that would look cool.
I can make you some nice, like, star-themed armor.
so
It's a
We'll talk
star
about it on the way.
planets.
so you guys flying to Prover?
Yeah, I'll just
Prover.
we'll just
Prover?
continue. We'll just continue. We'll just literally go like
Yeah,
zoom
it's-
down there.
It'll be like, what, 2 hours at this point?
Yeah.
I mean, we might have to go around the mountains. I don't know.
Those guys have been warned about Prover being like depressing and like all that stuff, right?
Oh, yeah,
You-
yeah,
you've-
Get outside the
A
city
while
and walk
back.
in.
You mentioned it before,
Okay.
so
Do we need to go around the mountains or can we fly over them?
I mean, it's kind of irrelevant, isn't it?
If we need to go around, it'd be 2 flights.
I mean, I feel like you guys can be fine.
Okay.
Whatever.
one-
It's technicalities at this point.
Then 1 flight and we walk the rest of the way, I guess.
Okay. Oops, didn't mean to do that.
I mean, you could actually make better
Wait,
armor.
right
I mean,
now we could. Can't we fly by just because you have 2 small things and Lucy? It'd be like having 2 creatures. You could probably fly just by using wild shape.
that's true.
If you
Because we
wanted to
don't. Yeah, it's only you
fly.
two. It's you two, and yeah, because Lucy's also technically a small elf.
Yeah.
So you're like 3 small creatures. Yeah, I could. Yeah, I
Or
don't
you
even need
could
to.
Put
I
one
can.
in each talon and one on your back.
No, but I can. Yeah, actually, I can just wild shape. Good for reminding me. I can just shape into an. Anyway, that's technicalities. Because when I wild shape, I can be an eagle for 4 hours.
Okay.
So you could have done this all and just hung out as an eagle at the blacksmith.
Yeah, I know because I need to talk. But
Alright.
we'll make our way there. Do you want do we want to, before we go so I can talk? Like, do we want to land outside the city or look at Clarence, or probably best right? Then we walk in.
Yeah, I think so. The vibe's gonna be weird. Just be aware.
Should I keep my hood up? If you remember, I
But-
made myself a cloak not long ago. in
Like
order to
church
hide
people aren't in
myself.
Prover at all, right?
I don't know.
Well, no, I'm asking him.
Do what?
We're not allied with the Garbage Town.
No,
Okay, I didn't. No, you're pretty
definitely
safe.
not.
Yeah,
Like-
that's what I thought. We were.
To to be fair, because that's a good point.
Garbu, honestly, they might like you there.
Why?
We don't really. Our towns. You know how we get along.
Yeah.
Our
'cause
towns don't.
that is yeah.
I mean, I don't necessarily not get along with my town. It's more that my town doesn't get along
Okay,
with me.
so
They don't like each other.
for the people
No,
or
I'm saying me.
guilds in reference who does not like Prover, which again is run by the House Atreides, the
Fucking, I have to put this to June music now.
the steel talent. I didn't mean to do that. I will delete that. A fireball just explodes that entire area. Okay. The steel talons from Zelosis, the Templar Senate from Crisport, and the Bene Reverence from Zelosi. Those 3 absolutely do not like Prover. And Yeah, that just double checking.
Well, guess we'll make our way to
Sure.
Prover and land outside the city.
Can I try to message like my head message to Gardos? My oldest brother.
Yeah, what do you want to say?
Hey, we're coming to Prover. Just wanted to let you know. Is there anything we should worry about? Obviously House Atreides, but I mean like other stuff.
What was your oldest brother's name?
Gardos, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a red tiefling. I wrote it down.
I've been one of those before.
He's a shiny version. As he responds, I just would not choose to stay long. They're shady at best. And if they're anything like our father, then that means they're all the same.
10-4. We'll relay message.
Keep Luo hidden if you can.
He isn't with us.
Yeah, he is.
No, he's not.
No, he never
No, he's not.
teleported back.
Lura's not with us. He went to you and never teleported back.
No, he never came here. I'll do a double check just in case.
Okay.
Make a persuasion
know.
check.
Why is he persuade? What?
I don't know. I am telling the truth, so it would be persuasion.
Hey, pretty good.
You know what? Just for the 20.
Okay. So, you guys land outside of Prover. First off, to kind of go over, you can see the city of Prover was built amidst a large, rugged island near the Gray Abyss that you guys are aware. As you've been informed by your friend who has came from this area, it's kind of as you guys see the front entrance, even seeing the town from afar or the city from afar up above, the life just seems gray and dull, almost like a smog of a grayish fog kind of above the town, city, whatever. As you guys are able to walk in, you can see it. Contrary to what Clarence says, though, it looks like it's full of energy. People doing things, people going places. It's busy, especially with the bright gold and purple colors that decorate different parts of the city. You can see that there is buildings that looks like they're just trying to get higher and higher as more seem to be a little bit under construction. Clarence, for you, you remember, you think your home was pretty tall, maybe 3 stories, 4 stories. In the section, it wasn't like a house that was that big, but just part of the section, like an apartment, if you will.
Mhm.
But this seems to have almost doubled as they're building upwards.
Wow.
What most of you notice in terms of races: Dragonborn, Drow, elves, half-elves, lizard folk. You see a couple here and there. Very little as well of Tritons here and there. And Vedalkans.
Oh, those are the hybrid things, right?
Yes, I believe that is correct.
The Dragonborn, Drow, Triton, and Vedalken.
Elves and half elves.
Elf.
Oh no, that's the other things that were the hybrids, not these. Sorry. They're from, I think from the same setting. The other things that I was thinking about, simians or something.
Yeah, they're like tall blue, like humanoids. They do seem though to go from different heights here and there.
Yeah, no, I confused with a different race.
Easy enough. But you guys are in Prover.
Well, everything's a lot bigger,
Wow.
not smaller, which is weird considering I'm older.
It's like the way you described it, but like not as scary.
Simic hybrids, that were those things.
But to you, Clarence, it's almost like, Clarence, you can see what this city really is. And that while these people seem to be full of energy, seem to be going almost like a lively city, deep down, you know, like, it's almost like a facade. They're just probably just as mad as your father, if not more.
So we're gonna have to be aware. Don't really trust anybody.
No, I'm keeping my head on the swivel and I'm keeping Lucy close to me.
That's a good idea.
I'm not letting anyone near me. Like if anyone gets near me, I'll make an actual effort to either get away or push them away.
Do I know of any place we could stay, like safer? I don't know if that's the right word, but like
Make a history check with advantage because of your hometown.
Guidance.
Oh shit.
Luckily, it's
The good
with
thing you have advantage, 'cause,
it's
That's
a
not-
4.
Yeah, you get a
Uh,
D4 to that. 15.
15.
15.
Woo!
And that brings you up to the next difficulty class.
So
10 to 15 to 20.
Hold on. We'll just. I get fucking 5 of them. Just here, 20. There you go. All right.
okay.
Yay.
Respectable.
For you, it really doesn't seem like almost anywhere is safe. That's the issue. For you, even though hearing from your brother's warning, I mean, again, you lived here. Even after your parents' passing, or at least your mother's passing, and you kind of had to survive a little bit by yourself, like, you learned pretty damn fast that almost everything and everyone is out for something. And it's not. The scary part is it's not money that they're after.
We
So,
need to find somewhere and settle down. At least find a home base, even if it's not super safe.
You wanna go to where your home used to be?
Do you mean as like a visit or around that area?
Just like a visit. I mean, we still have like the whole day. It's not even noon yet. And we still have food that was given to us yesterday that we could use.
Did you guys see that?
What?
Do what?
Okay. I did a self roll and I wanted to make sure it didn't show.
I mean, it shows that you privately rolled. But
only you. Because I can't see it either.
you're the
Uh,
DM, though.
we can. I
Maybe we
I
could
had
also
been-
just go straight for the dragon.
yeah, I don't know if I want to go back.
You know what? Let's go to the dragon. You can think about it.
That works.
Yeah. I didn't mean to push if that was not comfortable.
You're okay. I'll let you know.
So
I
you guys,
will lead. Oh, do you guys want to find a place to stay first, or do you want to just?
No.
I mean, are
No.
we even planning to stay the night here? We can
If,
kind
I
of
mean,
move fast.
let's go talk to the dragon if we can and see how that situation is at, because I can feel from Clarence's energy and just the general vibe here that it's not really our place.
Let's. I'll lead them to the area.
What is the most friendly city with Grover?
I should know that, right?
like, who likes Prover?
Yeah.
I
Nobody.
mean, Raka has been. Actually, I don't know if you would know this. I don't think you would. So I can't tell you. For Clarence, I'll allow you to make a history check.
21.
Let me go through. Okay, so you would know this. Kind of take it how you will, probably from your mother's teachings. A little bit about the history. But when the Guild Wars started, House Atreides was in trouble as they really didn't have a solid might to stand up against other guilds. They value their research, their testings, but not a solid force to stand against like a fighting army. But it was the Ferox Marauders, Raka, that stepped in and pretty much was their shield that allowed them to pretty much build up. They sent supplies to Raka while they continued doing the heavy lifting, if you will. So Raka could be almost the only one that is somewhat friendly with them because of their past.
I guess Raka. We're not really friendly people. I mean, look how long it took me to warm up to everybody else but you.
Yeah, and we already kind of lived together for a couple.
How's that kind of? We did live together.
I mean, I know. I'm just saying we already had the time to warm up before then.
We used to hang out in my little hut,
That helped you make, yeah.
eat rats.
You taught me how to use Tinker's tools.
Yep. I'd make the worst French toast ever with pigeon eggs.
Yeah, it was great.
Oh.
It was. Pale bread, pigeon eggs, and
I see nothing wrong with this.
I
Perfectly
mean,
normal food.
you guys eat what you eat, man. I'm not judging. I mean, it's much better
I
than
mean,
eating
I
leather
judge
boot.
the fact you guys don't eat leather. It tastes great.
No, because we're like our bodies are not made to consume leather.
I mean, I don't know if mine was, but it tastes good.
I do. You know, let's go find a dragon.
All right. So, as you guys kind of go through, go through the town, city, whatever. You guys just feel like you're being watched. People going by here and there. There's some people who kind of come up to you and are like, "Hey, do you want to test this?" Like, and they all like potions. Or, "Hey, do you want to test this sword? Come over here and hit this dummy." Or just hold it. Hit this button. Like, it's a lot of in your face
There's a
Uh,
lot of Garbu having to be told not to go touch things, probably.
yeah,
No,
and
I'm just gonna walk with his fingers in his stupid cobalt ears.
Ear
there,
holes, no ears.
uh, there, because at least you have a really high passive. There's been
Mm.
plenty of people who try to, uh, almost come up like, well,
Pickpocket.
no.
Mhm.
Uh,
Okay.
where like one person came up and it's like, hey, do you guys want to try this? And most of your attention might quickly go to this. It's like somebody tries to come up and almost like try to draw blood at one
Okay.
point. And it's like there, because the way you're kind of guarded over Lucy, because the way I'd see it, it's almost either Garbu and Clarence walking ahead with Lucy and you right behind. And it's like they try to start with her and like try to take some of her blood. Not like they're singly targeting, but it's like she seems a little bit important. We'll start with her and work our way. But you
They
quickly
get the fucking ogre. They get the ogre godless pumped into their face.
and it's just like they stop, they go away, run away, do whatever, and
I hold you punch.
but it's just
Not a pleasant place to be.
it's not. And it's almost like you guys are getting the rough experience of, yeah, this live energy that was coming off of them was like new arrivals to test their products on.
Mm.
There's even some who try to force, like, depending on the type of product, like, here, take this, like, drink. And they tried
It's
chucking
like
it
a-
at you.
It's like the perfume salespeople whenever you walk through the mall, where they just start spraying a cloud in front of you.
Yes, but like way more aggressive and way more other things than perfume.
You guys notice Clarence getting meaner and meaner to these people as they're trying to do it? Because
But-
obviously,
But that's the thing as well. It's like that's you trying to speak their language.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
why I'm like literally, as I said, like at least just literally palming them in the face, like just like pushing them away actively.
But you guys,
Especially
get
when they go for
to-
Lucy.
Yeah, so you guys get to a little bit more of the center portion of the city, and it's kind of like it goes down a little bit.
Are you spirit guardians?
No.
I whisper to Clarence.
When
um,
you at least I should know.
you will go to jail and you will rot in prison, and they will experiment on
They
you.
get close enough to arrest me?
Yes. They scatter like bugs when the cops get here.
No, I'm saying the cops. I still have a 15-foot radius.
No.
It was a joke.
How can you hear me? I got my fingers in the ear hole.
I don't have ears. I have holes.
Yeah.
I'm-
As we said,
I'm
ear
wearing
holes.
a
Yeah.
cloak. So you'd have to like reach into my hood and then do it. Plus,
I am.
I'm wearing a helmet under the hood. So I
Anyway,
don't-
Anyways,
I kick Garbu in the head.
It hits
Good
my
as doesn't
helmet.
work.
you guys get to pretty much
Ding.
the section where it would start going down and kind of taking the stairs down a little bit and getting closer and closer to the center. You can almost see it's like the crowd of people. They get a little bit less tense as you guys go down a level or two. But they reach a point to where there's just open space now. Like it's almost like water and ground. As you guys get to this section where there's not really a lot of people traveling, you can see there is kind of like a barrier of walls. Not huge, but just a decent height. And there's what you guys can make out, whether guards or the guild guards, kind of standing around, and you guys approach about wanting to go in. Sorry, but I cannot let you pass.
I'd like to speak to Azula, if possible.
Ozul.
Ozul, if possible. I just came from speaking to Zelor and Zelor, and I'd like to
It's Zeal, right?
Yeah.
Just came from speaking to Zilor, and currently on a quest that needs me to meet with each of the dragons.
Again, I cannot let you pass. You have to set an appointment.
How do I do that?
I need 1 second. I also
Only
need
a suggestion.
go here.
Like we did not need an appointment.
Okay. Okay. So you ask how you do that?
Yeah.
And was that a joke? Were you casting something?
No. I wish I could,
Oh, okay.
but I can't.
Just double checking.
wished
I had to
she was the
quickly
rooster.
find something.
If I was a wrist, I would have
Uh,
definitely done suggestion.
If you need to make an appointment, you can go back up to a level above and find the guild office. There you can make a request to make an appointment.
Okay.
Well, that should go there then.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Do you think it'd be beneficial to like message one of my contacts with one of the other dragons and see if they can contact here to get a word in, or should we just see how things go at the...
First try, and then we'll see if we need to call in the big shots.
Do I know Ozul's demeanor? Like, is there like talk about how they're?
Am I gonna get breath weaponed at?
Again.
How much of the city history would you have tried to have learned? That's going to be an honest question for you to kind of have to answer.
I feel like with like, he would probably have looked it up because like, he constantly wanted to learn as a kid. You know what I mean? Like, I think at least city history he would know a little bit about because he knew already like with the stuff with Raka, right?
Okay. So the thing is, Provo was probably already, think of it like slightly messed up in the mind, if you will, right? They were focused on their things, but you don't know in a sense of what it was like before dragons got involved. But it wasn't until Ozurth, I'm not even saying it right, almost like intensified the things that these people crave for. Between the Ozoth, whatever. Between the chairman, who is the leader of the guild, and Ozoth itself, are almost like what everybody here is inspired to try to be. Even just being in their presence alone, it's almost like that means their studies or their testings, whatever that they were doing, is worthy enough for them to get it reviewed by. It's almost like if the dean of a college was like the most extreme important person ever, that if they reviewed your work, then you were seriously on something. And so most of the time, stuff doesn't even get to them. So in the back of your mind, you feel like this, you don't even know if seeking outside help might help.
All right. Elise, give me the gloves. I'm gonna cast enhance ability on myself.
They're gauntlets, not gloves.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, I'll make the appropriate thing to take them off.
Uh,
Unstraps.
it'd be more like unstrapping.
Yeah, okay, unstraps. There you go.
Thank you. I'm a metal worker, not a fabric worker.
And
Say
then
a
I'm gonna
lot.
walk up to the guards. Be like, boys,
Guidance.
I've got a once in a lifetime offer for you. Okay, I'm gonna give you these gloves or gauntlets of giant strength, and you're gonna let us walk up there and talk to that fucking dragon. And we'll call it even. Because I need to do this. He needs to talk to that dragon now.
Make a. And you're trying to offer the gloves to them, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I might
The
do.
deal. Gloves for access.
I feel like
Make
you
a
could've just,
persuasion
like,
check.
set an appointment.
Well, obviously he knows what he's doing.
Oh,
My
it's at
fault.
advantage.
Wait, no,
Oh, yeah.
enhance abilities, yeah. Oh my god. Oh,
Wow.
you are
Like, I swear,
guided. You do.
I swear to
Fine.
God, you guys. I swear to God, you guys. Like, I don't know why. It's just the
At least were
insanely low
you
rolls.
even or odd today?
Can we get above 10 with my last flash?
I was uneven.
Oh, so you can add
10.
something.
Yeah, 11.
11.
We're at 11 currently. You want to add anything?
I
Elise?
can only deduct. So I can deduct from their check.
Oh, is even
If
deducted?
if they're rolling something, I'll deduct something. But then George needs to tell me if they're doing something.
That's an 11.
Look, we're not the ones who review this. You're not getting by. You can take it to the office.
I'm gonna do the same thing in the office.
Nah.
Let's go to the
I had
office.
an idea if you wanted me to,
What's
based
the
on what you
idea?
said about his, how he likes like pursuing things and stuff. I was
Okay.
just gonna bring up what my quest is, which is trying to become a dragon, and how following that quest has kind of already resulted in me gaining some traits of being dragon-like, like being fire resistant.
I mean, it's up to you how you want to approach it.
I mean, I'm not a great talker though, so
I mean, I'm a better talker than you guys, but I don't know if like. What does it mean if I sit there and talk for you?
I can try to talk. I just don't think it's gonna go well.
Fine.
I mean, persuasion isn't my worst attribute, but maybe we should re-enchant these gauntlets for gauntlets of giant's charisma.
Do you have 600 gold in 10 days? Because that's how long it took us to do that last time.
I have 600 gold. I don't know about 10 days.
I'm going to recast Enhance ability on garbage.
I mean, if you want to try and do the talk, okay, I can
No.
do it. I'll guide myself.
Makes sense.
I mean, is this the office where we're supposed to do it?
Yes.
I thought they said to go upstairs. Okay.
Like, we'll say you guys went up.
Mm-hmm.
As you walk in, it's like a very clean. There's a couple of desks, almost like imagine like an old style bank where there's about like 4 to 5 sections to where you can come up and try to talk to the quote unquote teller. But there's no window or anything. It's just you walk up and you can see a kind of like a decently old female drow, hair put up, wearing glasses, going through some paperwork as she's seems like approving and denying some things here and there. Yes, how may I help you?
I'd like to see the dragon. I'm on a bit of a quest to try to become a dragon myself, and I've already seen some fruits from that labor, such as I've already become partially resistant to fire.
She kind of like looks up and look at you. You're a kobold, right?
Last I checked, I was.
Yeah. Isn't that natural for you and your kind?
Nope. It is not.
Anyways, you can
You're
send.
getting me confused with a dragonborn.
You can make a deception.
No, persuasion. Kobold are not naturally fire resistant.
Okay, go for it.
That's a dragonborn thing, DM. Dang.
Well,
Vantage.
that.
Dang. And I guided myself. 22.
Whoa, look at that. You don't need AF anyway.
As she continues to write some things, pulls out a little piece of paper. And do you show any other exhibits of this?
I can use some abilities that are fire based. I'm pretty hard to hit, but that has more to do with the armor.
Right. Fill this paper out. And then just kind of goes by doing her thing.
Elise walks over, plucks the paper out of his hand, looks at it.
It is like a very detailed of like, you know, name, describe what you look like, what you're trying to offer, and like describe details about almost like here's a math problem and show your work at the same time.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
No, nothing like that.
Elisa just put on Elisa just put on the gauntlets again. Is like, fuck. Takes them all. Takes her right one off, and it's like, I'll fill this in for you, Garbo.
I mean, I can fill it in.
Yeah, I just thought I'm gonna. I can do it a bit quicker, and you can dictate me, and I'll write it down for you.
Okay.
Are you gonna take his dick?
Name.
Nay, dictate
What?
is like a thing that you
no,
got
no,
from.
no. I just misheard you. I my bad.
Yeah, it's okay.
The name category should be Garbu Dustman. Age
And I
9.
yeah.
No, we're not going to go through the whole thing.
And the thing is, like, when they say like description, instead of writing a description, Elise literally draws Garbu.
Oh
Just
boy.
draws him there, like. And then she just, but then she will, when he says like things like dragon, she like sort of makes it look more spicy. She embellishes things, right? So so like he tries to be a bit. I assume you're trying to be more truthful. I just like
Yeah.
over exaggerate things a bit, so it seems a
Garbu's
bit more
like,
fantastical.
I'm on a quest, kind of from the Platinum Dragon to.
It's like she writes,
Oh,
he's on a
become a
holy
dragon.
quest. Holy quest. She adds that like
Well, I
thing.
thought they didn't like religious people.
I-
Here.
No, but like sacred, I suppose. She writes that like she just embellishes it a little bit. Like she doesn't tell you she does that unless you're like literally looking over
I
your shoulder
say-
writing.
I can.
Garpu probably can't read as fast as Elise writes.
Okay.
But I was like,
We're
I
on the
noticed-
5th word, and she's like almost done.
Yeah.
Like Elise knows that when it comes to paperwork, you need to like exaggerate a little bit. So he's very much exaggerating for his sake. So make it seem like he can do more things than what he like. She makes it so that what he can do is more impressive than what it actually is.
Okay. So you go through most of
Like,
it.
he makes a wall of fire. He creates fire out of nothing or something.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
go
you know.
you go through most of it, and then it's like, what's the best way to inform you of your date?
I look at that and I'm like, well, what would it be? And look at the rest. Are we planning to stay in this place? I don't think so, right?
Can they do a magical message?
I don't know.
I feel like that's the easiest way to inform anyone of anything.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't like it's like most like best way magical message and then reference picture included. A
Okay.
name.
So you go and turn
Actually,
it in.
me drawing you was actually a good idea now.
yeah.
So you
It's a
go
pretty
and
good
turn it
drawing.
in. She just takes it and puts it kind of like underneath this giant pile that she's working on. Is like, okay, thank you.
Thank you.
I look
Pretty
at
good
Garpu, as he's walking
I feel pretty good about the way this went.
Hey lady,
Hey.
do you know how long most of these applications take for a response?
Right now, I am currently at the ones that are past a month.
There we go.
Wow.
at
Is
least
there
gets
any
this look on
ways
her
that-
eyes.
expedite the process?
If you had something that was worth expediting,
I mean, I could
Garbu?
always try Plan B.
Garbu,
What?
give her the gloves.
I don't have them.
Oh, please give Garbu the gloves.
I look at I look at him. I got another idea. Don't worry about it. Thank you
Oh.
very much.
Okay.
I
You
just
As
guys-
we're
use
walking
that.
away, I'm like, okay, guys. I'm gonna move that paper from the bottom to the top. But I'm gonna create a
Okay.
distraction first.
Well, I was gonna guide you, but should I guide your distraction? Like, what's...
She takes out the penguin statue. I got an idea. It's gonna be a little bit of mayhem, but like the only thing we need to do is move the paper from the bottom to the top. Right?
I pull
As
out
I'm
the
like, as you're
dragon
huddling.
crystal and I say into it,
Healing potion.
and then put it back down.
No, you don't think it's a good idea?
Yeah, I'm fine with whatever.
I guide her.
Can we like save scum this real quick?
I mean, I'm looking around. How many people are here? Is that just some cleric at a thing?
I'm assuming
Like,
there's
sitting-
guards, right?
Sitting there with
I
a
mean,
stack of
there's
paper.
because this is the guild. There is like, there's not like a heavy guard presence, but there is like a guard or two. There's probably one. There's at least one at the door, kind of just watch things. And again, when you walk in, it's not a big room. It's like, think of it like from the door to like the row of desks from side to side. It's almost like we'll just say kind of like a 10 by 7, right? So there's enough space for some people to be in line, but at the same time, like, it doesn't go too far in depth into the building. There's people all back there. As you can hear the paperworks and people talking and stuff like that. It's instantly stopped at the front where people come in. It seems they are to show what they have to offer, write down their information, and then they just will go off on what seems the most important to go to at this time. At least that's the vibe you got.
I mean, it was kind of racist of her to assume I was the same thing as a Dragonborn, right?
Problem is this spell. People know that I did it to them. I have charm person.
Racist.
Problem is that they will know that I did it. But I have
I
it.
mean, I could also just try Plan B.
I don't think this person cares about some gloves. What is plan B?
Dragon influence.
What do you mean dragon influence?
I mean, I
Oh, the talking to Paragon. Or something.
another dragon. I have contacts for some of the other
What, you
ones.
mean the Raka dragon?
Give me a second to search my memory.
I thought Zelor gave me a contact in order to tell her after I delivered the personal message. It wasn't to tell her after I delivered the personal message. It was to tell her when I was in Ares Gate so that she could send the personal message, but I can't find it in my notes.
I mean, you could ask the Raka dragon, right?
I mean, I could send her a message directly. That would be the
See if she
quickest
can.
way. I thought I had a contact for her, but maybe it was just that I was supposed to message her when I got there. I'll just try sending her a message.
Okay, I'll formulate my distraction plan, but you can talk to the dragon first. See what the dragon can do for you.
But
but she might think I'm in Aries Gate, and it might get like her spirits up or something.
Yeah, but we'll go to Aries Gate like afterwards, so it's not
I
really
mean,
an
that's
issue.
like the next destination, right?
Yeah, it's just that we have to stop here for the quest from the dragon. Like she knows about your quest, so it's like
Yeah. I'll sending. Hi, Zeller. We're not in Aries Gate yet. We're currently in Prover. Would you be able to help us get in to see Ozolth, possibly? Thank you.
She replies, "Oh, that's okay. I don't think I would be able to help you speak to him. I'm sorry."
I feel bad. Let me see. Yeah, I'll cast it again.
You let me hit it again to get rid of the other spell slot.
Don't feel bad. I should have known better. I'll let you know when we're a days out from Aries Gate. Thanks for the help. Rest well. Thanks.
Thank you. I look forward to hearing your message, and sorry I can't help. He's not a patient entity like the rest of us are.
Zephyr's been a mixed bag on that one. Whether they're patient or not, but okay. She said she wouldn't be able to help us have an inn, so plan B was a wash. I could try Paragon.
is there like a place where I could cast a spell if I go a little bit away, where I could cast a spell and people wouldn't see me do it?
Unfortunately, not here.
Yeah, no, I mean like if I go back a little bit, and then is there a place on the way in here that I could cast
Like a
something?
stairwell. Or...
Like in the building?
Yeah,
No,
like I mean in this room.
the way it is like when you walk in, you have about almost like 10 feet before you hit a desk. It's just like a giant open area from the door to the desk, just so people can stand in line. Because you get, like, when she said, like, she has a huge stack of paper, and, like, this is for people who are months out, like, a month out. Like, they get people come in all the time to try to get stuff to come in.
What's the plan? I mean, I could sneak
I mean,
in.
I mean, or we could leave, I suppose, and just go do our other
Yeah.
things. I mean, if the dragon is this much of a hassle,
Y-
we need to. I think the problem is that we have is like, I just feel like we want to go about this the right way.
I mean, we can get back here pretty quickly when they do schedule something. But
And it's like if it's gonna be a month out anyway, and I feel like if this isn't one of the last dragons, I mean, if in a, like, and if the dragon isn't that patient anyway, maybe something will happen along the way that will pique his interest. I don't know.
it'd be great if we had somebody who was great at sleight of hand. Maybe they could go invisible and like sneak up there and then like switch it around.
I have advantage to stealth checks, but my sleight of hand's not phenomenal.
I mean, my stealth is okay, but my sleight of hand,
I'm great at both of them, so
I have a +5 to
Cool.
stealth, a +2 to sleight of hand, and all stealth rolls are. I have that cloak. I'm not
I
gonna
mean,
read
you're
it.
invisible. You can turn yourself invisible, right?
Yeah.
So if you could just go outside, turn yourself invisible, come back in, try to move the stack of paper to the top, and I'll create a and I'll talk to her or something, and then when I'm talking, you do that so
And
she's distracted.
maybe I
Uh,
could go up there and complain about her assuming that I was a dragonborn.
And he can cast guidance on you, and I can cast enhance ability for dexterity on you.
I'm not gonna do great, but
let's
Yeah.
do it.
So you have to go out, cast like I'll cast what's it called, dexterity, and enhance abilities on you, and you guide him at the same time. You go out, go invisible, come back in, and I'll talk to her. You have to just nudge me to go up.
Okay. Is there a place outside where I can just pop and then go back in? Stealth?
I mean, like try to sneak in.
Well, I'm gonna go around the corner and try to go invisible and then sneak in.
Okay.
They
The
all
goal is
have
that he literally just comes up to
visibility.
the counter and like changes the paper.
Yeah. That's what
Up.
we're trying to do.
Okay.
I
So
don't know if you heard us planning, but
That's the scheme.
it's a horrible plan.
there's.
No, it's a okay plan.
I would almost say this. There's not, like, once again, when you go outside, there's not a place to hide, but you can like go around a building and just F it, go invisible.
That's what I'm gonna do.
But again, you know people would have seen you just poof out, but that doesn't mean like, oh, high alert or whatnot. You know, it just
Yeah,
means
there's plenty of magic in this town, right?
you're not hidden.
Pretend to like at least like pretend to drink a potion and then you poof out. Because that wouldn't seem
actually-
shady. That wouldn't be shady in this
And that
town,
would be
right?
sleight of hand probably or something.
No,
Well,
like
I mean,
just, you
that's
can,
just more telegraphing.
yeah, it's like
Anyways,
pretending.
we'll
it's like-
say
It's to
though,
fit in with the theme of town.
you did it though,
We're flavoring it, okay?
and
Cast it now.
so do you go in like by yourself, like just open the door and go close it and go in?
No, he's like, he's gonna nudge me and then I'm gonna go talk to her to distract her, so she doesn't really pay attention to the
I think
papers.
he's asking how he gets back in the building invisible
Oh,
without just opening the door.
I mean, if that was if the doors were like rotating, we could just
No,
one of us could.
there's no
thanks.
rotating doors, unfortunately.
No, I mean more like open the doors, like can be like Garbo, hey Garbo, go out or something at that time, so that
I
you
mean,
open
we
the door.
probably could have planned it out to where we all start outside,
Sure,
and then
whatever.
like we'll be like, hey,
Hmm.
we'll be back. I
Okay,
guess."
yeah, we'll come back. I will walk up to the desk and be like, if you want, we can play it out, but I'm just trying to ask her a bunch of stupid.
Outside,
Questions.
we do the invisibility and stuff. At the door, the plan is I open the door like I'm opening the door for Elise, but since I'm holding it, that's enough room for Clarence to get in.
Yeah.
Okay,
And then
so
And I
go
talk
around.
about the
Do I need to roll
paperwork.
a stealth check, or I'm just invisible?
you would need to do a stealth check with advantage.
I already had it.
Yeah. Of course, you already have advantage. The adventure of your
He
sleight
has
of hand.
triple advantage right now, which does nothing.
But invisible plays, you know, an important role at least.
All these
God.
fucking net ones.
Okay.
Net 20.
Okay.
Nice. Okay.
Does
Thank fucking
guidance
God.
mandate that you use it on the next roll? By the
No,
way,
you choose it. You
you
choose.
choose it. Okay.
Like it's like things like silvery barbs
Okay.
demands
I
you use
wasn't
on the next
sure.
roll.
I was so scared.
So
Yep. After the natural one, I was like, the next one's gonna be a 2. I know it is. I'm just not
Like
gonna
yeah,
say
if
anything.
I'll cast it here. Like you see, of its
That's
choice.
2. Okay. Yeah.
okay.
All right.
Um,
I guess I'll be walking towards the counter. Elise, are you coming with me, or are you making?
yeah,
like, a
I can do
third-
I can
a
do the
second
talking.
Distraction?
No, I can do talking.
I'm just gonna try and look sad.
Okay, so you go back up to the counter and you start asking just a bunch of random questions.
Yeah, like more about like you know, like how are elves perceived in the city? Like, do I need to fill in paperwork if I want to, like, maybe look into buying some like estate? Like a bunch of weird, random, fucking stupid as legal questions and shit.
Okay. Clarence,
Hi.
what are you doing? As you,
I'm-
I want to say this for you. You were starting in front of the door. There's not in the president to quickly move, out of the way.
We have
there
1 minute before guidance is up.
there's a guard, standing kind of at the door. Just he sees like your friends walk back in, look at the counter, and he watches them to make sure they're not agitated, if you will. But seeing how Elise is kind of genuinely asking questions and stuff like that, he kind of goes back to his post, if you will.
How big is the counter she's behind?
So
Like how wide?
it legitly is touching from one side of the wall all the way to the other. Because again, there's multiple people, but there's no openings below where the feet is. It's just a closed section where the feet, and then a desk, kind of like a normal height for a desk. And there's people.
There's no like walk-through door with like a counter thing that you can, you know what I mean?
No.
Damn it. All right, well then I'm gonna get as close to the pile as I can, without
Okay.
like touching people, obviously.
Okay,
And then when
so
they
I mean,
look like they're
yeah.
getting in the full swing and she looks distracted, I want to try to whoop whoop. Whoop.
okay, so
My sound effect.
for you to be able to reach the stacks of paper, you would
We getting
definitely have
arrested?
to be on her side of the desk.
Can I try to? I can't levitate because I've got invis on.
Unless you're like on the desk and you're like, while invisible though, but you're like on the desk. You could be even in prone, but like if something was
She reaches out or something.
Yeah.
In it to win it. In it to win it.
Too bad
There's
you aren't like the one rogue who gets the mage hand that they can do sleight of hand with.
Arcane
Arcane
Trickster.
Trickster.
The completely invisible mage hand.
My original like idea for this character was that was going to be a dual class.
I mean,
Too
in it to
bad.
win it. In it to win it, right?
I will try to, as discreetly as I can, like hop up onto the desk, but I'm going to use like my hand and try to like do it up as quietly as I can.
Okay. For shits and giggles, just make an athletics. And this is more of not just you climbing up. This is like you climbing and trying to like really push your side. Obviously, you would want to try to push yourself closer to the paper side, but
Yeah, I figured I was going to try to do the hand thing to make it acrobatics. That's actually what I'm saying.
it's at least you can kind of feel like a little feet kind of kick you. As you could tell, Clarence seems to have been climbing and getting in front of you on the desk.
Is he trying or did he manage?
That's again for shits and giggles. So like it's more of like,
It's like
you,
as I feel him kick to me, I just I try to, like, as I'm asking a question, I'm trying to reach into I feel that on my leg. I reach into my bag to pick out a book to put notes, and I like let it drop it on the desk, and I'm like, oh shit, sorry, and I'm like trying to, like, I'm like, oh,
definitely
sorry.
definitely covers up
Yeah.
the again, it's like kind of Clarence as he's like climbing up a little bit, might let out just a little silent toot, and you like quickly drop the book at the same time. To like, it's like, sorry, that was the chair. But Clarence, you're on the desk. You're a little bit closer to the paper side versus just being kind of like in the center. And so you're waiting on your allies to do something to try an attempt. And so keep this in mind. You will be trying to lift the stack of papers to take the one off the bottom, put that down, and put the one on top.
I go to Lucy. I whisper to Lucy. No, I'm gonna go to guard. Say to guard. Go distract the guard. Go ask him a question.
What? The guard?
Yeah, go
I
ask
can
him a
do
question.
that. I like toddle over to him. Where'd you get your armor?
and then I just keep on, and then I put up my book in front of her, and I'm like I'm writing things down and like notes down. I'm like, is this correct? To actually make her look directly at my book.
First off, Garbu, you can make a persuasion check as he's kind of like just ignoring you. Like he sees you walk up and then just kind of goes back to ignoring things. And you're about to walk out and you stop and like asking him a couple of questions, and he's just.
You know, I'm a master craftsman myself. I'm pretty good at making armor. I made this plate mail myself. Maybe I could make you a suit. I could give it to you for half price.
12.
Roll me 2d20s.
You're literally doing what other people in town are doing. Hey, I could do this for you. I could do that for you.
17. Or it's not 17. It's a 5 and a 12.
Okay. He's not paying attention to you. He's looking around still, making sure
If you don't
everything
want
is.
a suit of armor, I can make you some nice weapons.
I'm just gonna continue talking even if he's not paying attention to me.
Okay. At least you try to see if she'll. Like, are you holding the book up for her to see? What are you?
Yeah,
what
yeah.
are you
Like so, like I've literally written down what she said, and I'm just like showing her. Like, is this correct? Like, see if she looks over. Like, I wanted to look at my book.
Okay. She does stop, and it's just. What am I looking at here? She kind of adjusts her glasses and puts.
Like, yeah, like is it
puts
like so? Like
one of
the requirements for like, say the estate thing, like requirements for like owning property. Yeah?
She puts like her thing that she's because again there's two different kinds of like rejection and approved and stuff like that.
Mm.
She put her little stamp thing, like laid it flat on the stacks of paper and just we don't really handle this type of work, and she seems though really not interested in trying to help.
No, I'm not. Like, I know that she's not interested. I just,
Well,
I just
yeah,
need that
but-
distracted. I'm like, at least it's like, this page is gonna get ripped out and fucking tossed in the trash. But she is like, whatever, man. I mean, Clarence can do what he wants with her looking at my shit. I'm trying to give him an opening, right?
Do I do it? Like I'm just doing it. I thought that's what I was waiting on.
So
Do you want
What was
roll?
the point in the?
yeah, just. Are you trying to do this fast or carefully? Or sleight of hand kind of works.
Can I? Oh, my bad. I thought we were doing. That's okay. My bad.
Yeah, no.
You have guidance.
21.
Okay.
Do I have any more? Oh yeah, I have 5.
Yeah, you have 5
One more.
total.
26.
Okay. So you go
Anyone
and
passive perception high enough to see this?
you go and quickly like lift up the
I don't.
paper, like the stacks of paper. You try to lift it up and get the one pulled out, and you set it down, and you can see as she kind of looks over, like something is off, and she looks at it again, just
And I just like, I'm like,
Kinda
so
like-
is it correct or not?
kind of like make sure the stack isn't falling, and just look. If you're worried about housing, you can go talk to that department, and like she states off a couple of things.
Okay, I'm just like,
Uh,
I'm just being an ass about everything
you
right
you
now.
go and quickly lift up her tool thing and put the paper there, and yeah.
I'm going to get off the table. The desk. I don't know what I call it, a table.
Mm.
Desks are tables with more pockets. And then I'm gonna tap Elise on the leg, and when they go to leave, I'm gonna like stick to Elise like glue. I'm just kind of gonna keep on her sleeve or something, like on her belt, whatever. That way she feels the constant pressure.
So
Mm.
as you're starting to, like, when you were doing all of this, right? How stressed out are you?
6, 7 out of 10.
Roll me a D100.
Oh.
Instantly
69.
cast
One.
fairy fire
One.
on himself.
Ah,
One.
15.
Damn it.
Shit. I want. One would have been
I
fucking
wanted a
hilarious.
one.
You've rolled in the 50s like 3 times in a row, haven't you?
Well, that's-
I
One.
want.
Now, I will say this is on the lower end of the spectrum of it. You're not like in extreme panicky or stuff like that. So let's see.
Damn it.
59. Oh, first off, to answer
You
your question,
explode.
I
actually,
just want him to cast fairy fire on himself.
he hasn't rolled anything in the 50s. This is his first time.
Oh, it is.
Oh,
was the
really?
last one?
70.
It's been a lot of 60s. It's been a lot of
70.
60s.
60s, okay.
I had
We're
the sex
staying
number.
at
No,
That's
it's
not
only
bad.
been one time in the 6.
It was the sex
Oh.
number, wasn't it?
Yeah, 69.
It was 64.
Oh.
Ah.
Oh, we've had 69 though.
You might have had that before I started keeping track.
Mm.
But, anyways. So we're doing low end. Let's see.
Fireball.
Did that on the wrong one, anyways. 59.
Nothing would be more hilarious than just
Good one.
okay, you know, it's all right. Nice talk.
Oh.
Nice talk. Boom.
Damn. That fucking sucks. Nothing
What is
happens.
it? Oh.
At least nothing
You-
that you know of.
Let's just say you already have something, and so this just cancels it out, and so nothing happens. I won't tell you what it is, but nothing happens. So
Alright.
you, you know, sweat down. Sweat kind of coming down a little bit, but you quickly get all this stuff done pretty easily, especially being small. You tug on Elise, no, like good to go. Elise just like, you know what, fuck this.
I was like, thank you very much, and then I closed the book and I just.
She scoops up
Mid conversation.
scoops up
Okay.
Lucy. You guys start traveling out, and Garby, as you continue to talk, you can feel like a tug as it. I would either Elise or even Clarence just kind of like grabs you and just drags you out of your conversation.
When you guys make it to Garbu, he's talking to this guard, talking about building him a whole house and how he could build whatever the guard wants, and just still
A
going.
house.
So,
I'm like,
but,
Garbo, it's
yeah.
time to go. Come.
Okay.
but
Yay.
you guys are outside.
If you're ever in Vermont, give me a call.
On my,
I'm like,
I need
okay,
I need
guys.
business cards.
Yeah, you can probably make them now.
I could. I just need ink and paper, and I could fabricate them.
But
I just like I put my cloak around Clarence, and I'm like, well, I mean, if you want to drop invisibility now,
I drop it.
How'd it go?
I just
he
give a
kind of
thumbs
fucked up at one. He almost slipped a bit. That's why I dropped the book.
No, that was just me telling you to start.
Uh huh. I did thumbs up. Good job.
I don't think I got a customer.
So honestly,
Kinda
I don't
forgot
know.
the task.
I'll be honest, I don't really know if this works, but at least the paper is in a better position now, so we can hope for the best. Do we want to continue? Do we want to wait a little bit, see if something happens?
We can
That's
wait,
up to you
maybe.
guys. I do kind of want to go at least see the house, but I don't want to go in it.
Okay. You mean what's left of it, or?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I'm assuming. Well, he said that it was bigger, so I'm assuming it's still there.
I mean, you can go by and check.
Let's just go by and check, and then find somewhere to sleep.
Okay. So
Sure.
you guys head off to Clarence's old home that he kind of remembers a little bit about, and when you get there, it's been repaired. It's been built upon. No sort of indication that an explosion has ever happened.
It's like it never happened.
Does it make it feel better or worse?
I don't know. My mom's the only nice person I've ever known. Garbu's parents were cool, but like, I don't know. She was very genuine. Just kind of feels weird that the only thing that, like, her last act was gone. Nobody remembers her.
I mean, you do.
Yeah, but
Wait, like no one. Are you just saying like she isn't
yeah,
well
like
known,
her
or are you
memories.
saying?
Yeah, her memory. It's a metaphor.
Okay, I wasn't sure because Lord Bell erased people from existence.
No,
Sorry,
not the same.
I took things literally. Do
I
you
mean,
want to try and
do
like knock
I?
and see if they'll let you inside?
I mean, it's an apartment building. I could walk up, and then we could. Why would we talk to the people that live there now?
I don't know.
Do I have any inclination that like? No, there'd be no reason. Like
I was
I
just
just.
saying you could be like, hey, this is my childhood home. I just wanted to see if I could get a look inside.
Well, I'm assuming if it's rebuilt, like, you know, somebody else
Yeah,
is there. All the stuff that I remember will be gone. Probably a different floor plan. Probably everything's different.
I don't know what might. I don't know if anything might help you or anything.
No, let's just let's go find somewhere to sleep.
Should we go sleep in the mountains outside the city?
not mountains.
Not the mountains. They have the giant two-headed thingies in them, right?
I mean, we could also fly back to Raqqa.
Yeah, it's not far. Maybe go to a restaurant.
Yeah, let's do that.
Because I get the feeling like when I look at Clarence, right? I can definitely see that he doesn't want to be here, right?
Should we see if Prime wants to meet us at the
Uh,
restaurant?
yeah, I'm asking Clarence that, like I'm asking Bryce that, I can definitely see you don't want to be here, right?
This place sucks. Like from top to bottom, everybody's a jerk. Nobody cares about other people. It's a dump. I mean, it's a shiny turd, is what it is. You see all this electric mana, just driven machines and inventions and all this stuff, and it's all fake. It's all to put on a show to pretend like everything's okay.
We can leave. Let's just get out of here then. I have the feeling. We'll let that paper cook, and even if it doesn't turn out to be anything, we'll find another way. But I feel like we shouldn't spend more time here than we absolutely need to. It would be a waste of our time. And I will just we'll just make our way out, and I'll just eagle up, and we can leave.
Okay. So you guys head back out of the town, city, whatever. Kind of going back
You know,
through
with
the.
how often we move between cities, it'd be really hard to try and plan out somebody meeting us.
No, because you just messaged him ahead of time that we're gonna be somewhere.
Yeah. Should I message Prime and ask if she wants to meet us at restaurant again?
I mean, you can do that whilst we're flying.
Okay.
But you guys head back out.
Send it.
Mid-air, I'll cast sending to Prime, and she just hears like the sound of
Dis-
me yelling over the.
It's not like in the microphone. Hello.
Yeah, but Garbu's still
Distracted
can't hear over
sending
the wind,
can lead to a lot of accidents.
So,
but She hears him yelling
Don't
over
send
the
while
wind,
you're.
asking she'd like to meet us at the restaurant for dinner tonight.
you guys make it back to Raqqa. It is, getting close to the evening time. She did reply and said unfortunately she's unable to, just due to her training.
Makes sense.
Yeah, because you get 5 times training, right?
But
Yeah.
I mean, we can go there if we want to. I mean, I feel like Clarence might need little pick me up after being in that dump.
I want to get
That's
drunk.
worth it. Sure.
So easy enough. You guys are back in Raqqa. Or say, because right now it's just the 2 rooms, 4 silver pieces for decent living accommodations.
Do we want to go to the restaurant with the fighting ring or like the really fancy sit down restaurant?
I think it's probably the fighting ring because he wants to get drunk.
Okay.
We'll say make it about 3 gold for kind of everything.
I'll do it.
But it's a not bad evening. We'll say Clarence is pretty drunk.
Yeah, I'll like at least won't drink so that you can keep an eye on him.
Lucy,
You know what the worst part of Prover is?
Mm.
They've got these arcane toilets. You go flush them, your poop disappears. You don't get to watch the swirls.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
Just
Mm.
poop in a hole.
God.
Lucy's kind of eating food and watching the fights kind of go on. There's nothing like a huge entertainment of fights, just, you know, a bunch of regular stuff. And
Do you take
every now and then
volunteers?
she's like, dang it. I wanted him to win.
Do they take volunteers for the fight?
Is she betting?
No, she's not betting. It's kind of like
She's
mental.
She's mental betting.
Yeah,
like,
kinda
I'm
like-
just convinced of that.
It really is her trying to sum up individuals, kind of like trying to detail them and see who would win before the fight begins. And no.
They don't take volunteers. Dang it. I was gonna volunteer to get in there.
Without your armor, you could probably, but not now. They don't do things on the fly. They got to keep entertainment constant. So, anyways,
Like professional wrestling.
But hasn't
It-
the,
it really is
School in
like that.
advance.
hasn't the rumors of the asshole spread to this place? Is
Yeah.
this them too?
oh, Raka's aware because you guys won.
Yeah, we probably walk in and they're probably like, that's the assholes. That's
The
them."
assholes!
Yeah, we said this. If Gar wants to, like they they know he's an
Probably.
entertainment.
Prime probably can't go outside her house anymore without someone being like, that's one of the assholes.
Oh my god,
we
it's
can-
one of the assholes!
While yes,
fuck it.
Garbu could be some easy
Please
employment,
sign my asshole!
it really is like fake wrestling. But the wrestling itself is not fake. Like they go toe to toe, but they have almost organized of
Theatrics.
how it's supposed to go. Who's supposed to
Like, I
fight
respect so
who?
much.
Mm.
And depending on the crowd and stuff like that, and so. But anyways,
WWE style.
yeah.
No.
But you guys,
Yeah,
you
we
guys
want-
have a
we
good
want more
evening.
nutrient.
Anything you three want to do at night?
I look at Garwood, like thinking about you making armor. Could you make like half plate for me?
I could.
Hey, baby girl.
Is that something you want?
Hey,
Yeah,
hey.
Yeah, I could
like
make
the
that.
heaviest. That's the best armor I can wear.
You want me to try and make it out of
Mm.
something other than metal?
Hmm?
No, I mean like like the design idea
I
going
just
into it.
didn't
And I was-
know if you had anything against like wearing metal. I know
No,
traditionally a lot of
at least like points at the chain shirt she's wearing. Like I don't like
okay.
like you have like the druids are like touch grass druids, and then you have the druids like me who don't really give a shit. It's like, and I'm one of the don't give a shit druids. It's I've heard it's a thing though, but not like I'm not really part of like a classical druid circle. If that makes sense.
I could do that for you. I'll just have to get my tools out of the bag of holding.
Like, well, Clarence, I don't think Clarence will protest. As he's like going on about all
No.
the shit things he hates about Prover.
It's a fucking terrible place, dude. They've got these little, they're like buggies, and you jump in them, and then there's people that drive them, but they don't. They keep trying to sell you stuff. They've got like
Yeah.
it's like a thing. I just want to go, man. I don't want to talk. Like, 0 stars on this Hoober. You know?
That's a Hoover.
That's what they call it. It's a Hoober.
Uber.
0 stars.
0 stars. I like the rating system.
It
So,
may take me a day or so, but
Yeah, I don't care.
I can
It's
make
just
it.
something I would like.
Can I help him to make it faster?
Well, when you're not drunk, I suppose.
Probably not tonight.
Let's do
I
it,
can
dude.
start on it tonight though, if that's okay with the DM.
and what is it? What is it again?
Trying to craft
Uh,
a half plate.
Just a normal basic ass piece of armor.
I think
I
it
mean-
would probably require 40 pounds of the
Yeah.
metal that I have.
Boop, boop, boop. Boop,
It's on
boop.
its way.
I think as long as you would have the
You can make it with
requirements.
fabricate in an hour.
I know.
Or
I
in,
can
in
make
10
it
minutes.
in 1 minute.
In what minute?
But-
What minute was it?
I'm gonna try and make it by hand first, but I'm gonna take
Okay.
40 pounds out of the bag of holding.
Because that's why I did this exact same thing with Arista, because Arista also had training, and I was just like.
Yep.
But anyway,
So
Okay.
I'll try to make.
I think
it
I'm
by
just gonna
hand.
sit there and like just watch Clarence rant. And it's like, I guess as Elise looks at them, she looks at Garbo and it's like,
Dang, I rolled
I think
the
I
lowest
don't know.
I can roll without being a natural one.
I look at Garbo and I say like, maybe we shouldn't have gone to Prover.
Maybe.
It doesn't look like it did him any good.
Once the armor isn't turning out the way that I want it to turn out, I'm just gonna cast fabricate on the 40 pounds of raw metal and turn it into half plate. Because I give up.
It
Garbu's,
wasn't.
like, working
It
on it
wasn't
that
that you made it bad. It looks.
It was taking
wasn't good
longer
enough.
than I wanted.
It wasn't good enough.
I
either
would
for me.
say that it probably took just a little bit longer than what it should have taken. And you kind of know this as being a blacksmith. Like, you could have
I'll
done
say to that roll.
better, but you know, it is what it is. But anyways, okay.
I just give up and I switch straight to casting fabricate. Yeah.
I love it how you like, but you still you have to look at it like this, right? You still use your training, but
Yeah,
then do
I
it
know
quicker.
how to make the armor, so I'm just making it.
Because if
with
you don't
the-
know how to make the armor, you can't actually make it with fabricate.
I'm just saving
It says in the
for-
wording. But if you don't know how to do it, like as you don't have the skill, the proficiency in the skill, and the experience, you can't actually use fabricate to make armor.
That's why I didn't make the. I waited until I saw the materials to make incense before I made incense with the other thing.
Mm.
Is because I didn't know what it was made from, so I didn't think that Garbu should know how to do that right.
Well, anyways,
Well,
while you guys
I can.
are,
No, it's like I can give you my chain shirt back in return, so you have 20 pounds of material to make something out of that.
I'll just put the chain shirt into the bag of holding. Could you drag and drop it over?
Oh yeah, because then you have like 20 pounds of material back, so you like net lose 20 pounds.
Or we try and sell it at some point.
I put it in there.
okay. Well, while you guys are doing that, I believe we'll call it tonight. We'll pick back up starting the morning of.
Nice.
I'm gonna go ahead and move it of the 19th.
So we're putting up like a little stand with a sign. Adventures.
Oh my gosh. Anyways,
No blind people allowed.
At least one
No.
eye. You want
So
to be disabled? That's fine, but
So thank you everybody
You
for
need at
coming
least
out and
one
joining
eye.
us. Sad bye bye Aeth. But hopefully we'll see him again. At least it's not a death. But nevertheless,
Yeah, I know you guys aren't used to that.
nevertheless though, it's always a good story. So I hope, as always, you all have a wonderful day and a wonderful night. We'll catch you later. Bye.
Bye.
goodbye.
Bye.